opening. Jeez, did you hear that?
You're trash.
That was awful. Okay, let's try it again. All right. Welcome to another exciting episode of Kevin and Dean.
Why does it look like I'm farting?
No, don't say that. Okay, but wait. Don't talk for a second. Don't make any noise. And watch his eyeballs. Dude, he keeps clicking. Do you see him blink?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the best thing. That's exactly how I visualized it in my head. Like a really shitty blink where his
Are you ready
eyeballs
to
just
go?
actually blink. I've been ready. I'm born ready, dude. I'm the Hulk. I'm hulking out.
That's not true. You're gonna be terrible for 3 matches.
That's not true. I'm the best. Why would you say I'm gonna be terrible for 3 matches? That's kind of insulting to me, honestly. It kind of hurts my feelings.
Seemed like a fun thing to say. I wasn't wrong. I did have fun saying it. Listen, Cap. You wouldn't be so mad at me all the time for not playing with you if you would just learn how to play the Xbox.
Xbox? You mean controller?
Science solves problems.
Oh, here, I'll heal if he wants to do that.
I didn't even look. I just clicked Hulk immediately. Like a dick. Sorry.
Oh, I don't care. I usually end up doing better after I play Invisible Woman for a couple games anyway, you know? She's
Yeah.
like a good warm-up character for me.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Sometimes I pop off.
What the heck? Why can't I jump?
I don't know. Did you break your jump button?
I don't know. I'm unplugging it right now.
The
Hulk
battle
jump.
starts in 5,
Hulk.
4,
Dude, wait.
3,
I might not be able to...
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got
I
it?
can't jump. I'm gonna try and go to my settings.
Can you move?
I see the problem. I'm in. Something feels off.
I have a shield, but no complaints. All eyes over here.
Uh-oh. I've been sedated. Wrong way. Wrong way.
Shields up. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I don't know how I ended up on this side. Wait. I'm completely turned around.
Oh, what the fuck got me? Where are you?
I'm here.
You weren't.
You're right.
We are undefeatable.
Oh, nice. Who's keeping this Magneto heal? Jeez. What am I not seeing here?
Be strong together. I like the courage. System error. Fire mode.
Armed and dangerous!
A little
Was that our shark?
I don't know, bro.
Those
Yeah.
noises scare me.
I don't want to end up on that.
You know, I don't know if it was our shark or not. There's two sharks.
Shields up. A nice deep freeze.
Let's do it, baby.
A nice deep freeze.
Wakanda. No smashing us now.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
What's your streak?
This statue is sacred. Let's get it.
What do you mean? I don't know. I've died twice.
Oh no.
They're about to push.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Sedated. Finisher.
We got the Magneto.
No, I got the
A little help, please.
I'm dead.
cap.
Nope.
Where is he?
Escorting a magic statue to a hall full of gods? I feel like I'm in an ancient myth. I've got your back.
I usually don't use that thing to pull them towards me, but I knew they'd go slow if I got them, you know?
Yeah.
Ah, he got me.
Oh man. Where'd he go?
Now I see them.
I couldn't even get to him.
I got you covered.
I don't know, I've been keeping this Iron Fist alive. That's been getting me a whole bunch of assists. You know?
Oh baby.
Triple KO.
Has Iron Fist died? Or Iron Fist? Oh yeah, Iron Fist.
I don't know.
Don't
I
let
just
anything
died.
stand in your way.
No, the Luna died.
You're the ace. I knew you would have more kills than me. God.
Anyone willing to help?
Nah. That's not gonna work, big boy. We do not. We do not fear Magneto, actually.
Anyone else?
Once I retrieve this darkness, I shall have my revenge on
Time for my
Easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl.
shields up.
Old city
Someone
boys.
should save their healer. Hulk is smashing and thrashing.
Compliment you, Hulk, but Ben would get jealous.
Oh, they got me.
Thank you.
Are undefeatable.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Oh damn, man! They just keep killing me. I'm so mad at me, dude.
I am ready to put on a show.
Ah, I was trying to grab the ult, girl.
Yeah, we need to kill the Iron Fist. Focus him.
He's focused on me.
Yeah, we'll punch him in the fucking back, Dean.
Yes, sir.
An extra force field? Great. We needed a time.
There, we just aced him.
You to a hall full of gods? I feel like I'm in an ancient myth.
Another epic victory. That's how we do it around here, boys and girls.
Look at her. Look at her.
What the heck is going on with my mouse right now? There it is.
I don't know, dude. You're always having trouble because you're on PC.
Yes, I am always having trouble. Calm down. It adds to the narrative.
It
Gives me
doesn't.
something to talk
It's
about.
just
Oh,
annoying.
my mouse. Oh, no. No dead air. Just my mouse.
What was my highlight?
Hey, I want to see
I
my
did a
tail
couple.
over
I
yours,
did
though.
a couple ridiculous things. I was right at the end.
Clearly, you needed some help. Vortex field. An extra force field? Great. You needed a timeout.
Yeah, it was just the end push. I did better things.
Boom. Mine wasn't that good. I
35
don't think I did
assists.
anything much here. Just some kills. Perfect. I think that works. Okay, okay. I just realized you got MVP. I was looking
Yeah.
down.
I had almost 40 assists, dude. The Luna only outhealed me by like 210.
Team to win this one.
Oh, you're doing the Brianna Classic. As soon as I put
Should
on
be
the
okay.
stream, you're going,
Science
"Ooh, Aki,
solves
ooh."
problems.
It's alright, it's working good. Looks good, sounds good. Enough!
Hulk isn't the only one with a temper. Banner can smash things too, like instant.
30 seconds.
I'm hulking
Get ready.
out!
Listen, Hulk admitted he's still working on his anger management.
My charger's still plugged into my mouse. That's what was throwing me off. I knew something was like, not heavy, but like, it felt
The battle starts in 5,
gooey? I don't know. My mouse felt like molassesy.
2, 1.
Sounds annoying.
All you need to do is capture the
Whatever you're
Yeah, it
talking
was like,
about.
it was really bugging me. Whoa! She pushed me away. She could have killed me if she would have thought about it. Off to the side.
What the fuck is behind me, bro?
Dang it. I went too deep. Sorry. Oh no. If only I didn't respawn right
Killed our
here.
mantis.
I suck.
Here we go.
This aunt's magic is as old as the seas. Hammer shield! This should protect me. Hulk breakthrough.
Thank you for it.
I like the color.
No smashing us now!
Didn't work out like I wanted it to
Whoa,
because
whoa.
I
Oh, I
didn't
pressed the wrong
see the
button.
mines.
Hey, big boy. Guys, kill him while I'm doing this, please. Please, please. Okay, there we go.
Our Luna's dead. So we just have the
And we,
Jeff.
and we stopped the. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Just barely. We stopped that Punisher from doing his thing. They're coming for me. Hulking out. Thanks, Punisher. That's what I needed.
Oh my god, dude.
Did you die?
Yes. Because no
Thanks,
one in
Jeff.
our team,
Coming
everyone in our
back.
team's just hanging out in the fucking back.
Oof, I got pushed again.
Yeah, that's what invisible women do.
Yeah, I get
Listen, we cannot get in there unless something happens.
it. What you want to do?
I don't know. I'm gonna change. You don't change.
You gotta heal me faster than that, Jeff. We need more balls out. Damn it!
A nice deep freeze.
Back already. Dang it! Made it back though.
It's spider time!
50%.
How are you only 50%?
79. 81. Dead. Damn it! We're good. We're good. We're good.
I need a double kill!
I'm the Hulk and I'm hulking out.
There's gonna be a fight. Stick around.
No. Come on, Jeff, where are you?
I'm good.
Only 60 seconds left. We are undefeatable!
God fucking damn, bro.
What's going on? Let's see here.
We
Well, I've
can't
got
get
one
in,
kill.
Dean. That's why. Sometimes the other team just plays better. You can't change anything.
Well, when I asked the question, I'm not. I'm looking for a better answer than that. Okay.
That's
Not
the answer,
just
Dean.
better. That's giving up too easily. You guys say like
Well,
we have to find a resolve. We have to go plus ultra.
Wild. No one's
have to lock in.
Hey, you need to pay attention to your surroundings. You never kill Onks. You didn't even know about the spider mines till I told you about them 2 days ago.
I didn't see any onks.
I've seen 15 Onks. Their Moon Knight has 19 kills, Dean.
Imagine if you had said, "Hey Dean, would you watch out for those onks?" Like 2 minutes ago.
I say things like that all the time, man.
Hey chat, did you guys hear that? Chat says you don't say that actually. Yeah, chat says Dean's always
Oh,
right
yeah,
about
the-
everything. That's weird. Chat's
The
going
zero
nuts at you,
people in
dude.
chat. Uh-huh.
Dude,
You need to calm me. You need to just
chat
pay
does not
attention
like
to
your
the game
attitude.
instead of just who
Man.
you're punching.
Dude, I don't know, man. I was trying my hardest there. I was trying to make holes for people to get through.
Yeah, but there's just not a hole there. No one, everyone was just funneling in that one entrance. There's 2 other entrances.
I blocked a lot of damage. That's the best medal you can get.
Yeah, because you block damage when you take damage.
I get it.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
I'm glad she doesn't judge. I want to be Ultron!
Science solves problems.
Ultron's never coming.
Science solves problems, baby. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Hulk and I, we're a team.
Hulk and I, we're a team.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Took me years to control this form.
What sprays you guys got? Y'all got good sprays? Uh-oh, I don't know how to use this team up. Where do you go? Where are you?
What team up? You pick him up and throw him.
At what? You? Where are you?
Anything.
Starts in 5, 4,
Throw him at an Iron Man.
2, 1.
I've
Ooh,
seen it
okay.
happen.
All you need to
It's
do is
wild.
Can I jump with them? Oh my god, no way I can jump with them. Wow.
This outfit gets ruined. There will be hell to pay.
Have you ever seen them do that in the comics?
Yeah.
Here they come.
Sorry,
It's always
dude.
wild.
That was not good.
Spider-Man's dead.
Wolverine really went in there, dude. I backed him up for a second, but
He'll do that. That's what they do.
okay.
Just toss it at them, bro. And they just go crazy.
That's what I did. Where's my? Whoa. Clobber in time for me, man. Jeez.
They got me in the Squirrel Girl. So back up maybe. So I think they're just ignoring you anyway.
Oh, the entire team.
Yeah, because they were ignoring you, Dean, and they killed the rest of us.
Refreshing.
Turn him down.
Protect.
A shield
Ah.
point.
Why are you running, Spidey?
Going to, but I'm not going to.
Oh, I'm going back to everybody else.
Can someone exterminate these robots?
God damn it, dude. Watch out for the
Yep.
floor. Just
Trying to
the
find it right
floor.
now. There it is.
The floor is lava. She put it.
How did
They
I
always
press
put it up
that?
against the wall.
No smashing us now.
I'm over here, guys. You should come get me. Come get me, guys.
And they don't care about it.
Oh, okay. I see. I see.
Spiders chase home.
Nope. That was too soon. Too many spiders.
Protect.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
No smashing us now.
On my face, Reed. Logan, help me out. Someone get that corrupt police officer guy. Oh! He shot me in the back just like a corrupt police officer guy would. Oh! I can't believe he did that. This is why Lego
Did I
doesn't
come
make
through the
military
green door again?
or something. I don't know. I got nothing. Hang on. Brianna's calling me. Hey, Brianna. Oh, well. It's alright.
A little help, please.
Oh, okay. Live by.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Keep fighting until we have a winner. Control C.
Oh man, I didn't even know she could do that.
I like the cold.
Dang it.
God damn it.
Turret is so oppressive.
You've captured more than half of the mission area.
Huh?
Keep going.
I said that turret can be so oppressive.
Yeah.
Born again.
Gotta go. Hey, Reed.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Stupid freaking robot spider girl.
System error. Shields up.
Hey, spider girl. I broke it this time.
Go get that fucking warlock.
Working on it. He's trying to get away. Not quite, buddy.
Well, that's what they usually do.
He's coming back.
Glad it wasn't me you were smashing this time, Bruce.
Where you headed, Warlock?
We cannot lose this point.
Punisher's calling turret detected.
Hey, Warlock. Just keep on moving, buddy. Where you headed?
God fucking damn it.
Got her.
Spider-Man's fucking bull.
Come on, hairball. Gotta stay strong. I'm a sucker.
Good to be
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
We
got
all
this,
get
we
on
got
the
this.
fucking point.
Spider down. They're panicking.
A nice deep freeze.
She's down. We got Reed again. Nice. That's the way to pull it around. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Before you attack, get ready.
Hey, sweetie. What's up?
Past, present, future, don't matter. We gotta save them all.
Did you eat?
A nice deep freeze. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, well let me hop off here and I'll make you a sandwich as
All you need
soon as
to
I
do
finish
is
this
capture
round.
the mission area. Got it? Honestly, I didn't like snow growing up. High money always dragged
You're not
me
a
to
slave,
with me,
dude.
though.
What'd you say?
Said you're not her slave.
Well, I offered to make her a sandwich. I didn't ask for a sandwich. I just didn't command a sandwich. I just said, hey, I'll make you a sandwich in just a minute here.
More eager idiots.
Guys, kill the robot spider. Jeez.
Yeah, they're not. Wolverine needs to be taking care of her.
No, no, no. Nice job. Not gonna get me. Who killed her?
I'm at maximum
Come on, hairball.
If they
Come on, let me
engage,
throw
I
you
would have popped
somebody.
it.
What are you gonna pop?
My ult.
Eager idiots.
Where are they?
Up here.
Get ready to do some damage.
By the eye of Agamotto.
They wouldn't let me throw him for some reason.
You've captured more
Uh-oh.
than half of the mission area.
Uh-oh.
Keep going.
Those mines really got me. Whew. Well, they had help.
Did I come through the...
I got a penny. Fuck, it's just me. The Jeff got me. How long can he stay underwater after he fucking activates that? That's bullshit.
It's a while.
Yeah, it's dumb. Because it was like 10 seconds.
There you go.
Fucking piece of shit.
Jeez. Oh, that's my Luna. Thank you, Luna. That was the best. Where'd he go?
God fucking damn, man. Can someone look up and hit the Doctor Strange, maybe?
I've been trying to find the Doctor Strange. It keeps going over my head.
He jumped. That's why I said look up.
Area's almost yours.
I hear the Jeff coming, but it's not gonna matter. Oh, I missed. No way. Nice job, nice job. I'm gonna make a sandwich. I'll be right back.
Another epic victory. Big win.
That's just a penis. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
What?
You know what? That was just
Yeah, there was no
not
way you
gonna
made a
do it.
sandwich that fast.
clear it. We're just gonna clear the whole thing. Forget about it.
That Wolverine's accuracy is wild. 19.
Where are you, Kevin?
Took you long enough. Didn't it?
Thanks, ma'am. Oh wait, we won that. So was that 3 wins? Because that will give us.
No,
the
we lost the middle
costume.
one.
Damn it!
We got wrecked on.
I just want this costume
you-
coin.
Cause you couldn't get in the. You just get the costume point for playing 3 games. You don't have to win them.
Yeah, you do.
It's just the complete of missions.
Win.
No, I don't know.
Win 3 matches.
It just
to
says
unlock
mission.
the
It
current
just
reward.
says mine just says missions.
Well, I guess I'm fucked. Because mine says.
I
win.
got 50 costume cubes. I got 50
No
of
way!
them.
How did you do that? Wow, I got to go on your. I gotta get on your level, dude.
I'm dating Gallico. Yeah.
Dude, I wish I could date Hulk.
The Hulk? Yeah, you do want to date the Hulk. Here's your
But
top
only
big
when
old
he's
green guy.
ulting. Only when he's
Only when he's
ulting.
ulting. Dude, I want them to put Swamp Thing in this shit.
Dude, that would be so cool.
Or Man, the
Jeez,
Marvel
that'd
one's
be
Man
cool.
Thing.
Match team to win this one.
Yeah, whatever. That might be too
fucking sweet.
close to Groot, but I think they could pull it off. Let him have like
Nah,
going to
he
the
doesn't
earth
have.
moves and
He
stuff.
doesn't need
Science
walls.
solves problems.
He don't need no walls. No, he really doesn't.
He
Though.
don't need no walls.
Walls just get in my way.
We do not need
going on?
3 DPSs, guys.
What's going on? Yeah.
Well, it's the magic. Okay, there we go.
I saw a
This
guy on
is between
TikTok.
those Steelers.
I saw a TikTok guy say to try out Gator, which is go all tanks except Rocket.
30 seconds before you attack. Get
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know I've done all tank games and they're bad. It
Oh,
does
look, it's
not
the Baby
work as
Hulk
well as you
thing
think
that we
it will.
got.
What?
Oh, I broke it. I did not expect it to break. I am sorry,
God
Baby Hulk fan.
damn it, Dean! Why'd you break the cute thing?
I stomped on it.
I wanted
did
to
not
see it.
know.
Your big ass feet.
It's like a.
How does it feel? How does it feel to finally not be the size of a dwarf?
3, 2,
I liked being Rocket. Thank you.
I'm talking about you and Roll
Shut up. I know you are.
got it?
Let the monster out.
You short little bitch.
You asshole. I knew exactly what you're talking about. I purposely misunderstood you. I do that a lot. It messes with people's heads, but I don't always tell them that.
An extra force field? Great.
And if you bring this up to me, I'll act like I didn't know what you're talking about. It's called gaslighting. What's that? I don't know. I never said I did, and you're crazy for suggesting that I even would.
Hey, there's a magic back here harassing me
Whoopsies.
in the fucking
I see
cloak
that.
and dagger.
I was on my way
Just
back.
saw it about 5
because
seconds too late.
I was about to say the exact same thing, to be honest.
What? Why would you be telling me that I'm the one getting got?
Well, dead air. You know.
Now
don't have
our
it.
magic's dead because you are ridiculous.
I'm strong again.
We've got trouble.
Oh, what? I thought I could go up there. Magic, you're messing my team up too much, dude. Oh my.
Invisible?
Thank you.
No worries.
I love healing people in the air with the shield. It's so nice. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
especially because it blocks attacks
Yeah.
in air, and everyone sees you in air. It's really nice for me. I feel it. Like when I go right through it, it's actually like, oh, thank God.
A little bit of healing.
Vehicle to its destination.
That didn't work. Oh. He's doing fun stuff, ain't he?
I am ready to put on the show.
Whoa. It's a little trippy. It looks like it wants to take the thing through it. Dude, that'd be so
he
funny
did.
if you could do the...
No, he fucked up because he was trying to get done quick because I had my ball on him. We have a ulting fucking magic back
Do
there.
we?
Yeah, you should be punching her more.
I was the whole time.
Well, she killed me.
Sorry.
I'm
stuff.
always the healer that dies. The other healers never die.
I like the other healers.
Well, fuck you.
Aw, Magneto.
Oh, god damn it.
Come on, Magic, chase me. That's what I want. Keep chasing me, Magic. Keep on chasing me, Magic. Hello.
Was just a scratch.
Oh, I'm dead now. I wasn't expecting her to turn around. I thought that other Magic was with me. She was. She just was slow.
She was. She disappeared.
I got you. Get that vehicle moving again.
You were expecting the Hulk?
I got your back. Don't worry. Or my name's not Bruce Banner. It's not. It's the Hulk.
By the eye of
Hello.
Agamotto.
You're a funny little guy. Come here.
I was gonna
go.
say,
You
can someone
showed so
kill that
fast.
damn Strange already?
I got you covered.
This is so funny. I love chasing Jeffs.
Will you focus?
Look like they mean business.
Every
here.
time you start chasing Jess, we lose.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm at. That might be true. I can't repeat
Look,
that.
now you're diving too big.
I'm here.
The vehicle reached its
We got right on through. Look at that.
I have a shield.
I even hit Jeff in the back.
Let's take a look behind.
Yeah, come on, Magic, stay in here. Uh-oh. He's going for the swallow.
It's bullshit. I'm at the
Did he get it?
apex of my double jump. Just leave me alone. Don't chase him.
No, I think you can be fully... I'm not chasing him. I'm running away. I'm just getting hit. Gotta admit that was kind of a nice getaway. Look how many times I got him. Do-do-do-do.
You were expecting the Hulk?
Well, here he is. I got my ult. I'm definitely saving it for this corner.
Even use the sharp end.
Don't go too far.
I'm gonna stay with you guys.
You say that as you're the farthest one away from us.
Stand in your way.
Yeah, but look. Okay. Really good at jumping. I'm coming back.
Yeah,
They didn't even
Really
hit
good.
me one time. They
Didn't
even
realize
shoot
there
me.
were
They
a
just got
bajillion
scared.
people in there. Where their spawn room is.
Man, I thought I got away from that. No problem.
I know there's a problem, dude.
I said no
Called
problem.
the Star-Lord.
So close. This is your big chance.
This is real firepower!
Hulk needs to run.
Co-op time.
I mean, I got everything back, so I'm coming in.
Almost got my ult.
It's on me.
Septo.
I love the drums.
You're all welcome. For my
Did you get MVP?
masterfully timed ult. No, that fucking Star-Lord did.
I don't think I was with your ult.
It literally happened at the very end.
Was it blue? I didn't see any blue.
Do you know what my ult does?
Who were you? Were you Invisible Woman again?
Yes. You need to pay
No, I actually
attention.
don't fully know what your ult does. I thought it was just healing, but you told me the other night it says a little more. Like, well, I know it slows down when people come in, and I don't remember what happens when they leave. It slows them down again or something.
Yeah. So you push and pull them through.
Okay, now home costume, got it. Do you have a costume you're gonna get?
No, there's nothing good.
What? There's so many good ones.
No, there aren't. I'm not gonna get a costume for something I don't play.
That's fair. You said you didn't like the Squirrel Girl one. It's kind of basic.
I hate all the scroll.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm gonna get
One
bigger
day
and
should
hope.
there. One day there will be a good one. One day.
Dang, that MVP is awesome. What the heck? He goes crazy. Nice. Heroes. Hulk. Ew. The only way I can get that World Breaker Scar emo is I still have to pay 940 for it.
Yeah.
I would get that and like the nameplate and stuff.
I wish they'd pass a law here to where they have to put each piece up separately. Some places have that law. Did you know that?
That's interesting. No, I didn't know that. That is pretty interesting. That's okay though, because I still want my nameplate. I just want to be green sometimes.
You're a baby green boy.
Give me one second, I'm gonna pee real quick.
Oh my god. I'm never coming back.
Human joke. That's pretty good. I love a good human joke. I love that the skeleton blinks like that.
You know what I love? You're not sucking.
What? Whoa! It's a little rude, honestly.
I'm trying to whip you into shape.
I'm whipped.
Finally got you paying attention to spider mines. Now I need you to pay attention to onks.
Dude, I swear, I look for onks. If I see an onk, I'll kill the onk. But, like, I don't hear the onk, though. What's the sound it makes?
Tong.
Okay. That's probably really, actually super helpful. You
Then it's
probably got it
usually
really close, too.
usually accompanied by a voice line of one of your teammates. Oh, there's a moon knot. There's the onk, or something like that.
Dude, the physics on my belt buckle on my ass are like crazy. Not the belt buckle, but there's like a flap that covers my ass line.
Oh no, dude,
on this costume.
the little keychain on my belt, the little X-Men chain moves around.
Dude, they're kind of crazy. The physics on it are like a lot.
This is just better Fortnite.
How dare you? I can't even build none unless that group my guy. I gotta fix this Kirby behind me. This is terrible looking.
We got the Kirby. I want to see your guys do it. No one's playing cap here, Luke. So we're going. Stop looking at your butt. Oh, I got one thigh jiggle in before. That means we're gonna win.
Let's go.
Oh, which side are we on? I never can guess the side we're on.
Cap. Luke's here. He says better
I know,
Fortnite quotations.
Do you not even listen to what I
No, I
talk
walked away.
about?
Did you not just hear what I said?
I've already said that whole conversation. Already had the whole conversation.
Well, my headphones were off, sir.
Well, you're terrible.
Okay.
Luke's acting like he didn't know you saw the chat. Kevin can always see anytime he's logged in. I need to send him all the chats. No, I think, Luke, I think the other night
We
you
do
were
not
talking to
need
me
a
on Twitch or
Thor,
something.
bro. This guy's trying to play Thor.
Luke, wait till you see this Hulk form I have.
I'm not Hulk. He's part of me, but he's not all of me. I'm Hulk.
30 seconds before you attack.
We'll let him Thor.
I can't show you his face.
Dude, we have not been on the other side. 3 tanks? This guy wants
Luke.
3 tanks hurt. Let's do it.
Do not say it.
What?
Oh. It's a Piers Morgan posted this wild
I don't
picture
care
of
about Pierce Morgan.
thumbnail, and I do.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Oh. You know I love watching his debates. That he like moderates. He doesn't moderate though. He more like organizes. Incites. The debates he incites.
I mean, you mean when he yells at everyone?
No, he gets other people to yell at each other really good.
This guy wanted the 3 tank. And I'm the only one getting pummeled. That doesn't sound fair.
Bro, what's the matter, bro? Why you cool hailing that guy, bro? Bro, don't be hailing that guy, bro.
I need assistance.
Deplorable is the word you're looking for. Oh, is that what Pierce said, Luke?
Now I'm confident.
I really wish I was invisible woman right now. Why did I fucking... Oh my god, dude.
Like that target too. And coming back a little bit. Dang it. Oof, that's fine. First death.
You were expecting the Hulk?
You were expecting Hulk? Someone needs to just edit it back in with a AI version of his voice, and then send it to Pierce. Be like, "This is a leak. Look what your staff leaked to us." Oof. That was a really bad call. It can honestly be said that Pierce Morgan does not draw the line at hailing Hitler. That's an honest truth that has been proven without a shadow of a doubt.
We've got to get on this fucking point, guys. I'm taking care of it back here. Go forward, you idiots. I'm better at this than y'all.
They can't hear you.
I know, but they need to stop sucking.
Oh, you mean better at being back there than you? I was like, well, Kevin, they're not listening because they don't think you're good at the game. Dang it.
No, I know, but they're just hanging out.
Did they not come
back here.
up when I was a
back
giant
here.
man?
That's what I'm
killing
saying,
everybody?
bro. That's
What are they
I'm
doing?
Saying. They're just hanging out in the back line with me. I'm switching back.
I'm gonna relax. All right, I'm gonna get this Iron Man right out the sky. Come here, Iron Man. I missed the Iron Man. Dang it.
I was sick all weekend. Watch out. Take 5 minutes to see. Don't get it. Just bad. I'm rolling. Cold monkey. I'll be ship-shaping.
Wait,
How is the Rock at the ace?
We're both living in Anaheim.
what is the Punisher saying?
We're literally about a block away
What are you talking about?
from stadium.
There's no time left. Attack.
Maximum pulse!
Oh my god. I'm never listening to a Thor in my life.
I mean, I'm like running to the rocket and he's just shooting away. He's not even like giving me one heal. That was
Like I said, our team was terrible. I
he
don't
got
even know how
most
the
heals in
Rocket
the game
got.
somehow. Was he our only healer the whole time until the end? Is that what's going on? Yeah.
I tried to
guess.
heal, but then the guy was like, "No, 3 tanks." So I was like, "Okay, let's see what happens." And then he just sucked his Thor and switched to Punisher, and then stayed beside of me instead of pushing. After I was like killing all of them from back there, a Squirrel Girl. I literally
Now, Luke, that's
switched
not
just
a-
so I could stand in spawn and clear the points so you guys could push.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I tried, man. Luke,
You'll
no,
need
it's
a
a
top-notch team to win this one.
it's a liberal with strong values. It's Captain America skin. Luke says that cap skin a Trump skin. It's a Homelander skin. Homelander cap. I don't care about this banner.
Why do we keep doing 3 tank?
Because I like the Hulk. I'll switch.
No, I've already switched.
I can store gamma.
I need to get Mantis stuff done.
Anger I have to let go.
Never say Hulk is stupid just because Banner is smart.
Never say Hulk is stupid just because Banner is smart. I love that. It's the best line I've ever heard. Any game ever.
The battle starts in 5,
There's a Venom right here.
3, 2, 1.
I think I killed him. Ha! I killed the
Wait,
Venom.
What did you
Yeah,
do?
dude, he did. His head was through the door and I shot him.
That is hilarious.
Get that vehicle to its destination. What am I? Invisible?
Hey guys, we're like, over here.
Now I'm confident. Oh, I need assistance.
Over the nose.
Hey, Venom.
Mad. Yeah, he's mad. He's mad.
Who are you going for? You trying to go for my buddy Kevin?
He's going
It's
for
not gonna
me.
Against a full-strength Scarlet Witch.
Vortex field.
Luke, don't. You're gonna ruin the skin for me. I just got it. I haven't even learned how to be Cap yet.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Spider-Zero, we're
We don't need a cap. We need Groot. You know that.
I know, but I want to do that Captain America run. Where he leaves the
I
American
have
flag
damage
out of his
I'm
ass.
damage boosting you, and you're just running away from everyone.
Me?
Yes.
I was trying to get aim on that guy. Oh, she's about to die. Oh, missed that one.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Oh, no one's even there. Squirrel girl! What's up, Squirrely?
I compliment
She didn't
Hulk, but Ben would
do
get
anything.
jealous.
Okay. What do you hate, Luke?
We're in a team fight back here, dude.
I'm looking to see if you guys are fighting. There you go. Aw.
Yeah.
excellent forms, dear Mantis.
Hopefully, while we still exist.
I do like Mantis.
Yeah, she's fun, actually.
Heads up, bad guys.
She's really
Feel
fun when you have
better,
a
feel
warlock.
better. That's what she busted, dude. Oh no, they got me.
Hello, invisible. Oh, you're not invisible, woman. What was that noise?
The warlock is after me, bro. Who's saying no skill?
Who's no skill?
I don't know if someone said no skill. I don't know, but it was to the match, so I don't know if they were on our team.
I have to get this right this time.
We need to regroup or something.
Any healers? Any healers?
I just got here.
I hate that stampede. Miss.
Anyone willing to
Bye, squirrels. Come here, Venom.
I need to get back to this point. Your damage boosted.
Much to bring crashing down around here.
Oops. I got clogged a little.
Yeah, I put the fucking iron fist.
Let's try this again.
I am the Hulk. gonna wreck
Put him
it.
to sleep. Oh, they got me.
No. I thought everybody was here.
Dean, you
I went in
always
a
think
little
everywhere,
blind.
somewhere.
I
and
know,
they're
I
never
get
where
it, I
you
get it.
think.
That's a mistake I make. I know. It is a mistake that I make. Normally about halfway through the match, after we've been doing really good, I start autopiloting. I understand. Hey, big boy. Oh. Shut up, Venom.
Oh, they're just going after me. Everyone run away. I mean, that is the correct response, you know?
Is anyone nearby? Let go of my friends. Let's go, Black Panther. Do do do. Black Panther. Do 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 do.
Oh, damn. They just double ulted back there.
No, 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 no.
Oh, we got 3 minutes.
Stop, Venom. Venom is so rude. He's been chasing me for so long. Thanks for trying, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh.
Grace us with
She was
victory.
ulted.
Going for the big jump. Uh-oh. Ah, I thought that was a bad guy. I didn't even see that. Sorry, guys.
A journey into mystery, yes. Right. Born again.
That's fun fucking.
Why are you here?
I've got your back. Chin up.
Oh, I knew he was gonna jump soon. Boom, baby. God, I hate the pure chaos noise. So scary. Who is he mad at? Jeez.
He's mad at our Scarlet Witch because I was damage boosting that bitch the whole game and she almost got 50 kills. So he's saying no skill because she's got auto aim.
Oh, damn. Jeez. I didn't even catch how much she was killing.
I had 36 assists, bro.
Dude, that is hilarious.
Dude, Mantis is busted sometimes. And I still almost outhilled that invisible woman.
That's so messed up.
Mantis was the first person I ever played. I put a lot of time into her.
We should pull her out more often. She's good. Casually. LOL. Yeah, I bet.
Why did he leave? What did he hate?
I don't know, actually. I think maybe because I said Captain America has a flag coming out of his ass.
No.
But I was talking about that smoke trail that he leaves behind when he runs.
Yeah, it's America shit. The Trump snail trail.
Yeah, you guys don't ruin the cool skin for me.
Is he like a normal conservative or is he like a MAGA conservative?
Luke is a anarcho-conservative. I don't even know.
I don't know what that is.
He's what I
What
was just
that
joking.
even
He's
mean?
whatever Jesus wants him to be.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't trust that. What did Jesus want people to be? Nice.
Be nice. What's Jesus want him to do? Be nice. Don't use the temple for selling shit. Be good to your neighbor as you are to yourself.
No one's giving me any credit for this Scarlet Witch's nonsensical
Science
game.
solves problems.
You sons of bitches.
I know they weren't going to.
Do you know how hard
How
it
would
was
they
to
know?
keep her
How would they
damage
know?
boosted the entire time? I was
Dude, you
"Really,
did a good
Scarlet
job.
Witch, he's gonna
Should've
cause
been
some
boosting
damage.
my damage, but whatever.
Dude, no, you don't understand how much damage she can output. I was boosting your damage also. That whole last push, when you were running in a circle chasing them all, you were getting damage boosted.
Well, I was also killing them. So thank you.
I'm trying to make the gamma in me useful.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
They're gonna do what in 30 seconds?
I need to know what this person's gonna play. I'll go in my
Why isn't my
first, I
jump
guess.
working? Dude, my
Why
little
is your
thing's-
jump always breaking?
I don't know, but now my arrow's gone.
Oh my
What the
god.
heck?
You
There it
just
is, it's
need an Xbox already.
Battle starts
Stop
in
saying that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going scared of. Yep. Guess what they got?
A Namor.
Nope. A knock.
Better stop that vehicle.
I just caused some fucking problems for them back there. I was like, I'm just gonna do a quick circle, you know?
It slowed them down, whatever. I was like, where are they? And you came coming around.
Yeah, I know. I fucking kicked the Psylocke in the face and killed her. When she was running, she was trying to run.
These beasts of yours disgust me,
Stop them
Namor.
in their tracks.
Yeah, now we have a Namor too.
Thanks for the taunt. Bogey's incoming.
Okay, well, it doesn't look like they know how to play the game very well. So, let's go on a killing spree.
They have an Iron Man.
Stop them in their tracks.
Good. I need to practice against Iron Man. Is that ours?
No, the Hulk right there? No, because you're our Hulk.
That's not what I was talking about. It's not Iron Man.
They want us to just fall back some, Dean.
I'm fine.
Fall back
looking
some.
for that,
We can choke them out. We have all these Loki coins back here.
Well, I was waiting for a time when I could, and then I got effed.
Yeah, because that's what you do.
Banners.
Fucking, they got a Jeff up top.
Back. I'll get him. Maximum. Oh. Hey, Starlight, where'd you go? Get down here, buddy. Into the trash can. Oh, it was a beautiful day. You know?
There's still a chance to stop them. Double KO. Better stop that vehicle.
Do, 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 do.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Whoopsies.
Turn around, they're on your back. Enemies on approach. Get in there.
Dang it. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
They're
Dang.
on the fucking point. Why does no
Oh,
one
it's Hulk
pay
versus
attention
Hulk.
to the
Sorry. We
point?
were doing a little exchange.
Better stop that vehicle.
Just the Psylocke standing on the fucking vehicle.
They made it halfway. Stop them.
Some sort of squids? Great.
They got the drop on me. Shields up.
Come grab me, Hulk. You should grab me, Hulk. You can't get me.
Pulse charge. Fire.
Whee.
It's a Jeff right beside of you.
Yep, I know. I'm trying to do circles around him.
Some assistance, please.
$62.
More has called forth warriors
As
from the
usual, Namor better stop that vehicle.
God fucking. Is anyone gonna even try to do anything?
Good time to stop them.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Better stop that vehicle.
Y'all are restrained or something.
Jesus.
Love it. Feels so good.
I'm totally on the wrong side here. But that's okay.
It's now or never. Stop them. Anyone willing to help?
I require some aid.
The Namor is more of a problem than the damn Hulk. Once again, completely in my double jump. Getting got by this fucking ult.
Such an invasive ult. Like, I didn't consent to be ulted like that, Jeff.
Oh, fucking
Did I agree
alive.
be swallowed when I turned on this game?
Yes.
Don't give them another inch.
Alright. We literally can't give them another inch.
They've already won. What are you talking about?
Down!
Well, you can't to win them all.
I'll play like one more. I'm tired.
I really feel like I was doing better than that. You only got one more in you?
Yeah, I'm tired, dude. We were busy at work. Oh, Lord. Obviously not doing very
You'll
good.
need a
No.
top-notch team to win this one.
And I still have half that cutscene to finish, and it's already almost
Oh my
one.
god.
Science solves problems. Hulk isn't the
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hulk is a bigger hero than Banner.
Hello.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some uninvited guests.
Okay.
Bad guys, watch out.
Bless the beaches of Krakoa for this.
Get Robot to Avengers Tower? Easy. No snatching us now!
A shield.
Feels so good. No snatching us now!
So healer, okay.
No snatching us now!
Oop. Thank you.
heads up, bad guys.
You're halfway there. Keep going. You needed some help, didn't you?
Well, they're letting this one move right along.
I
Shoot.
mean, when I say that, I mean, you know, I mean, I'm playing until we lose or whatever, you know.
Oh, I thought you meant one more game. Whew.
I don't know who we killed, but I got someone with my crystals, and that helped a lot with whatever you were doing.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Where'd that healer go? Invisible woman. You don't want to be invisible. Don't be scared.
Strong again!
I'm coming for you.
With the venom.
Coming back. Moon haunted me.
God damn it.
Wow, they used like
I
3
had
ults
them
right there.
all. Yeah, I know, because I used mine, because I had all of them in my sights. But they did like quad ult.
Thanks.
Our Hawkeye has his, but that ult's kind of useless.
77, 83, 87, 90. Got it.
God damn it, Dean. I didn't know you exiled him.
Judge, jury, no executioner!
Watch out for that Punisher.
I tried to block some of that damage, but I was right there.
Banner's back.
This whole area is completely destructible. Something doesn't feel right.
They took that Punisher way too long to kill me. We gotta get out of this hallway. Where are you jumping backwards for?
Looking for you.
I'm a tank. I don't need your help.
Yes, I want to go in with somebody, not myself.
Well, I'm going in from up top.
I'm going back all the way. This Venom keeps coming back here as soon as we move forward.
Yeah, it's what his whole
He's
thing
diving
is.
too good.
He's a You know, we need damage. We need to get to their back line. You know what I'm saying?
Get that vehicle moving again! Stay close to the ground. We can still get you there.
Supernova, get out of here.
Judge,
Jeez.
jury, executioner!
This Venom's definitely gonna get me, but I'm just making him take as long as possible.
That's better. I appreciate you.
Banner's back.
That Skull Stampede climbed up those stairs and killed that Venom. That's ridiculous.
I can't kill that.
I got us out of our hole. Oh, the rocket ult. That's why it killed me so fast.
Maximum pulse!
Dang it, he got me. I thought it was far enough away.
Watch out for the Punisher's turret. I need assistance. Almost where they go. Keep going. Only 60 seconds left.
I'll take all the healing I can get.
83,
So cold.
89, 95. I'm back.
Judge, jury, executioner!
No one's killing Johnny Storm up here. I think that's what's happening to us.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't really have... The Hawkeye's
get up
been
there.
trying. I've been watching the Hawkeye aim up. He's been trying to get over there.
Yeah, I can't. None of these walls let me grab onto him.
Disappear!
He's really high.
Doesn't matter, just get on the point real quick. I have my
God,
aura.
Rocket, jeez.
Keep him
Our enemies are here.
Punisher is inside turret.
busy. Yeah, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, he only died twice.
Huh?
Yeah, he only died twice the whole game.
Who?
The torch.
Oh. Well, yeah, he's in the air. We didn't have anyone that was hit scan. I can't punish her. I'm not good at aiming in the air. We literally have all projectile-based people. And you.
Well, I should be able to get him on a different level, but he gets so high up there. And I couldn't grab, like, high up on those walls. Maybe I could have grabbed lower on the wall.
I don't know. I don't know how to hold.
And then shot up even higher? I don't know. Are you out?
Yeah, probably. I gotta wake up and do a bunch of stuff tomorrow. I gotta go grocery shopping and do all of my errands.
Alright, man.
So it's a long day. And I want to finish
buddy.
this cutscene and figure out whatever the hell's going on in that shit.
dude.
Technically, the best skin to get is that Hulk skin because it's the only legendary. The rest of them are the all epics.
Well, that's pretty legendary.
You know?
Alright. Well, call me tomorrow.
Yep.
I'll catch you later, buddy.
See ya. Yep.
What do I want to do? Let's see, let's see. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? It is already 1 a.m. Hang on a second. I'm gonna stay up for a little bit. switch this up though. Let's change the title real quick to channels, update titles. The Judgment of the Wilsons. Watching and reacting to Andrew and Joe Wilson on Uncensored. That should work, right? Okay, update all. And then we change it to... Wait, we gotta do... How do we change it to just chatting? I guess on YouTube, we'll just do entertainment. I really don't know. And then on here, on Twitch, we're going to go to just chatting. But we are going to do gameplay in the background until I get bored. And just chatting, right? That's the thing, right? Okay. Now we come over here. Wait, why does that? Okay. Boom. Should take just a second here.
Feminism in America.
Okay, so last night before we started up Fortnite and got interrupted, we were watching this video because I'm practicing reacting so I can become the next Asmongold and be a rich millionaire because I can't afford cockroaches right now. And I'd like some pet cockroaches too, you know? I don't think it's fair that he gets all the pets, all the cool ones. What happened? Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Bloop. All right. Boom. So Pierce Morgan, Andrew Wilson, his wife, Rachel, this lady, this lady. I already went over this in the last video. You guys can figure it out as we go. To my many viewers. Let's see how this works. Oh, shoot. You know what? I don't think I have it set up to go over there. Let me see how I can do this real quick. Why I pull up Fortnite. What is it? It's called media video. Oh, that's easy. So I just go sources. Yes. Add. Wait, did I already do it? Maybe? Should be that? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That. I'll figure it out 1 second. You know what? I think we're going to shut off the TikTok stream for the night. No, I want to do this right. Let me just set it up. It won't take me a second. Should I just go... I just need to put the same source over there, right? So we have media. Boom. Sources. Media video. Vertical sources. Okay. Add. Scene. Media video. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. This is going to be kind of stupid. Oops. Let's do it like this. Okay. Come down here. Okay. And let's just fit this out. So we just go boom, boom. Go ahead and try and show as much of this as possible. And pull me down. I think like this might work. Should I be top or bottom? Hang on. We're gonna do it just like this. Bonk. Bonk. No, I'll go in the middle. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I think we got it. Hang on. I don't know if that's the best or not. Okay, now let me see if this works.
I do think that your historical understanding.
Okay, and the last thing I need to do is need to make sure that that's sending sound over there. Okay, so I just need to check it. Let's rewind for a second. Let me just double check on my phone this is working correctly over here. Okay, let's see how this works. If I can find my own stream. All right.
Pressure. Had my first daughter at 20, wanted to stay home. Everyone around me, even the so-called Christian conservative women, told me it was a terrible idea. You can't do that. You have to bring the baby to daycare. You're going to put yourself at risk.
It's working so good. Oh my God.
Your husband's going to hurt you. You're going to be abused if you don't have your own money and your own career. And I think it's backwards. I think it's the most inefficient, stupid thing we've ever come up with. And that in the future, people look back at the feminist experiment as a goofy time in history where we tried this wild experiment that failed miserably, and thank God it's over.
Wow. Okay. Well, Clementine Ford, I'm sure that you agree with every word of that, don't you?
Firstly, I'm very glad that you're happily married. It's great. You know, a lot of women are not happily married and they find it very difficult to.
So we got feminists over here. People who think feminism should never have even been a word that anyone coined in the existence of ever, because those thoughts should have never been thought in. And I don't remember what this is. I think this in the you know what? I'm saying this and that. I'm not even pointing at anything in my oh my God. Sorry. This is the conservatives. These two are the liberals. I'm not sure about this one actually. This one looks she's conservative coded. Very conservative coded. Right? And that's Pierce.
To leave marriages, particularly because of the financial strain. So good for you. I do think that your historical understanding of feminism is extremely skewed. The idea that somehow we have only created a two-income household because feminism has tried to destroy the world is historically inaccurate, in large part. Well, firstly, you're also talking about feminism from your very, and when I say limited, I'm not trying to insult you, but the limited perspective of feminism in America and the understanding of the economy in
We already
America.
listened to
It's
some
not
of this
taking
last
into
night,
account
but
the global reality of the fact that women have always worked, women still continue to work. Women, for the most part, produce the majority of the world's underpaid, if drastically underpaid labor. When you talk about a
I want an
two-income
X-wing.
household being somehow instituted by feminism, you're failing to take into account that even in America, the kind of the glamorization of this golden age of marriage in the 1950s to the early 1960s, which the marriage historian Stephanie Coontz calls the long decade. This coincided with an increase in women in the workplace. So it's not as if there was this golden age where women where married women, weren't working. For a lot of that, actually, the labor that is required to support the middle class is has.
Now, I largely would assume that what she's saying is true. But I do want to hear what Andrew's rebuttal is to this, because I'm sure he has one lock and loaded.
Has always been relied on for poor
I'm not
and disenfranchised
necessarily
women,
good at reacting.
largely
I'm
in
learning to
America,
react,
black
okay?
women.
Look, people pretty much just watch these videos and go, yeah, uh-huh, yeah. So stop coming at me because I don't have a whole lot to say yet, okay? It's like a lot of pressure. Chat's going nuts right now. Very stressful. Okay, guys, can you cool it back a bit? Thank you. Oh, hey, thanks, Brina. I didn't even see you were in chat. I was just saying all that for bullshit. On YouTube, you're so zoomed in. This one's better. I think I fixed it. It should work now on YouTube. I was just messing with stuff. Oh, no, no, no. I wasn't paying attention. I lost my chance to get my X-Wing. Okay. Let's go find some Jedi to kill. Cool, dude. Nice job there, buddy. Let's go. Get ready, pal. Were you expecting that one? Where you headed? Come on. All I have is this stupid lightsaber. He probably realizes it. Dang it! I got caught in that last swing. Okay.
For a start.
Let
me just finish.
Darth
Let me just finish.
Jar
Let me just
Well,
finish.
we all have to speed things up a little bit.
And the economy, the downturn in the economy, the boom that happened after the Second World War was unsustainable. It was a wonderful time between around 1940 to 1970 for white working class men in particular, and then it began to
But I have a
decline
question for
rapidly.
you.
One of the reasons why women had to go into the workforce was because
On
they
YouTube
had to
Shorts,
help women
Brina?
support their families.
Okay, I have a question for you,
Do
Clement.
me on YouTube Shorts so I look too big? I wasn't sure how to do that one. To show all three things. I know it's a little much. There should actually be two streams on YouTube. There should be one that's full screen and one that's not. But you might have to actually go looking for it. The one's going to the... Okay. Who's laughing?
It's a very simple question, but I think it'll be an interesting question to ask you. What is a woman?
Oh, no.
Here's,
Wait, how did we
not-
get here? Did I skip something? Oh, no. He's going right to the trans questions.
going down the path of debating trans women with you.
I didn't
Trans women
mention
are women.
trans women. I asked you what a woman
Yes, you
is.
did.
I'll tell you.
That's what that question's all about, Pierce. Come on. Man, I hate when people play dumb like that. I didn't mention them. Oh, I wonder if you type in what is a woman right now to Google, how many of the search results pop up that have something to do with trans people. Just start there. Maybe have the game in the middle. Game in the middle, Brina.
No, because this is your tactic. This is what you do. What is a woman? I'll tell you what a woman
Hardly, it
is.
shouldn't be
A woman,
controversial.
I'll tell you what a woman is. A woman is someone who has at least at one point in her life felt scared of a man.
What?
Sorry?
So
But you never, but you guys never want to talk about that.
hang on.
You guys never.
They have got to come up with a better answer to what is a woman than that. Oh my gosh. Anyone who's ever been scared of a man. Every morning I wake up, I'm scared of myself. I have 2 boys, and I'm scared of the future that they're going to become. Does that automatically make me? I guess so.
I want to talk about that.
So any man who's ever felt afraid of another man is a woman.
No.
What are you talking
That's
about?
not what I'm saying.
You know, this is exactly why you're wearing that shirt that says repeal. You should put the 19th under it. It's unbelievable. What are you talking about? A woman, anybody who has ever at one point been afraid of a man, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Do you have an actual argument here?
Would you let me finish?
What if you fear God? Are you gay if you fear God?
Speaking, or do you
how
just
long
plan
is it going to take for you to
people
Love you.
finish? How long is it going to take for you to
Thank you.
finish?
Yes, do you really just invite people on your show to be interrupted like this?
Well, Clementine, look, with all due respect, we did do a bit of research into what you said about me in the past, so I think I'm entitled to give you...
So you already know what I think about that question, because I've written about you asking that question.
Yes, you have.
This
In
is
fact, you
boring,
said-
honestly. Like, I'm not trying to call this boring. I'm on, very entertaining show here. But to go back to this in the middle of this question is like, oh my God, dude, we were talking about feminism, the other boring topic, not this.
All of
So
the
why
big...
would you ask it again when you know what my
I'm just
answer
getting
to
to
that
enlighten
is?
the audience who have no idea what you're talking about,
Okay.
or me. Like all of the bigots, that's me apparently, currently jumping on the transphobic shuttle to Ding Dong Station. Morgan wants you to believe this is about fairness.
Did he
and
say my
equality,
name?
Specifically,
He said Ding
fairness,
Dong, right?
equality in women's sports.
That's me.
That was exactly what it was about. And the problem is, Clementine, with all due respect to you, the reality is...
I doubt it. I doubt it's coming with due
I'll
respect.
treat you with perfect respect, but your inability to just simply state what a woman actually is, particularly given 2 weeks ago in the UK, the Supreme Court made it very clear that a woman is a biological female. That's it. It's a scientific fact. The fact that you can't answer that is part of the problem.
I'd like to know. The thing is that I would like to know why you, in particular, are so obsessed with this definition of what a woman is. Firstly, how does it impact you in any way? Secondly,
Why is Pierce obsessed? He's so obsessed with me. Oh my God. No, but he really does like that question because it puts people into a little bit of a bind. People really on the left have not figured out how to answer that in a way that makes conservatives remotely feel like they're going to not have something to chirp on about. I wish I hadn't said chirp. I've heard Hassan say chirp. Man, I wish I hadn't said chirp right now. I'm the worst person alive. Oh, that's how deep my hate runs for some content creators. If I even hear myself say a word that I've heard them say, I have to stop everything and just
I have a 13-year-old daughter.
As a woman,
I have a 13-year-old daughter. And if my 13-year-old daughter decides she wants to compare, you ask me a question. You ask me a question. I'm going to answer you. Well, if you don't want an answer, don't ask me a question.
What the heck?
Here's my answer to your question. I have a 13-year-old.
You won't let
I
me
have a
answer.
13-year-old daughter. I have
Where are they?
7 nieces, right? And some of them
you're
are
a real
very.
expert then on
So,
women,
if I
I
may
guess.
answer your question, some of them are very good at sport. Right? The idea
Right.
that they would one day have their dream of
there some type of
potentially an
basement here?
Olympic
Oh,
place or
okay.
a Team GB place,
Where are
whatever
you?
it may be, a world championship place, taken from them by a biological
Okay, I see
male,
now.
I think is completely outrageous. And by the way, so does most of the world now, which is why there's been a reversing, screeching U-turn on
That
this
had to be a
particular
bot, right?
subject. But I come back to my question to you. Your inability to say what a woman is, and yet here you are lecturing women on how they should behave as women, is completely perverse.
I really zoned that one out. Hang on, I'm going to rewind just a little bit. I really doubt that was that much worth it to say, but just that question right now was not where my brain was on this.
You asked me a
woman that I
question.
have never...
You asked me a question. I'm going to answer you. Well, if you don't want an answer, don't ask me a question. Here's my answer to your question. I have a 13-year-old.
You asked me. You won't let
I have
me
a
answer.
13-year-old daughter. I have 7 nieces, right? And some of them
you're
are
a real
very.
expert then on
So,
women,
if I
I
may
guess.
answer your question, some of them are very good at sport, right? The idea
Right.
that they would one day have their dream of potentially an Olympic place or a Team
whoa.
GB place, whatever it may be, a World Championship place, taken from them by a biological male, I think is completely outrageous. And by the way, so does most of the world now, which is why there's been a reversing, screeching U-turn on this particular subject. But I come back to my question to you. Your inability to say what a woman is, and yet here you are.
Man, we went from not talking about trans people to talking about trans people really quick there, Pierce, because he has got those talking points locked and loaded. I mean, he's not wrong that it seems like the majority of people have kind of made up their minds on what they want to see with trans people in sports. I don't really know what to say about that, honestly. Let me think of a stance that I want to say for the internet to copy and you know, go out in the world and be like, this guy said this thing about this. I don't know. I would think it would just be all weight limits. When we were growing up, we did karate with a bunch of girls, so my idea of it's probably a little skewed. I don't really get. I've honestly never really understood as a 5'6" guy why we have female categories, because some women are quite a bit bigger than me. And then all the little ones beat me up. And, you know, I am just a weak little guy. That's the worst. That's the worst fucking thing I could have said. No, but for real, if there's a group of people who feel like they need some type of separation, man, I'm going to be honest. I've been thinking about this for years. I really don't know where my brain comes up on it. So you have a group of people who fought for a type of segregation. We don't want men in female sports. We want to have the right to have female sports. So girls have a chance to get the trophy. And some kids decided that they're trans and that they should be able to compete with the girls who might be stopped from getting that trophy. I don't get it. I don't get the issue. I actually don't get the issue with the kid thing. I really don't. A lot of schools don't have enough kids. I can't talk. From the sports that I played, so like we did wrestling, we did karate, stuff like that. It's just, so I'm really skewed on my perspective. I understand that. I didn't really do team sports. I didn't really do sports where things weren't already separated by a lot of different things. So like, in karate, you had the belts. In wrestling, you had weight classes. You had to weigh in, et cetera, et cetera. And they absolutely had us wrestle girls. And some guys would bow out. Some guys felt uncomfortable about it. So then when it comes to trans people, I really don't know why they're in the mix. If someone feels uncomfortable around a penis, they should have a changing room where they don't have to be around a penis. That person in that changing room might also have a penis. Maybe they need a place to... I don't know, man. This is a tough thing. So it's like less than 1%, right, of Americans are trans. It's just always talked about. And like this issue, like normally it just never really comes up. I'll have to save him. Except for on like Twitch and on TV shows and on YouTube. Dude, you know what? I'm gonna go find some random people on Twitter and have them come in and tell me what their views are on it. And just be like, yo, I see you typing shit on Twitter. Come explain to me your viewpoint. Because I'm trying to make one for myself. I'm gonna fight my viewpoint so hard. That's my new... Oh, damn it. That's my whole new personality. It's gonna be talking about fucking transports. That's it, man. I'm going full grift just because of this, just right now, because I can't. I just don't see the problem. I just don't personally see the problem. I really try to put myself in the shoes of the people who have a problem and give them a fair chance. But I just really don't see their issue.
Are lecturing women on how they should behave as women is completely perverse.
Such a 1% of 1% of 1% issue.
That reducing women, specifically to your biological deciding of what you think a woman is,
it's called science. It's their chromosomes. You have different chromosomes to me. It's not me saying that. I'm not writing.
I'm sure you're not the first.
I'm not writing the science.
I'm sure I'm not the first person. I'm sure I'm not the first person to tell you about intersex.
It's a cultural conversation that they like to go back and act like it's a science conversation on. But we've never checked chromosomes in any point in history to figure out if people are male or female. That's not like a thing. That's just a cool little scientific talking point. And sometimes it doesn't mean anything with how the person presents. Sometimes we call that person a woman their whole life because they never grow a dick. Or they have, what is it, like androgen sensitivity and stuff? Yeah, it's all niche stuff that's like 1% of 1% case edge issues. It's not the norm. But if we're going to sit here and talk about fucking chromosomes, then we have to sit here and talk about the science, then you have to talk about every little bit of it. It's like why get in the weeds? If you're gonna get in the weeds, it's only gonna get more complicated and be like, well, no, it's not just like XX and that's it. And then even if it was, there's still an undeniable cultural aspect of if you see somebody in a dress and they look pretty enough, you tend to say she, whether you're conservative or not. There's an element to that has nothing to do with chromosomes. It has nothing to do with genitalia. It has to do with a person acting in a certain way and presenting in a certain way that aligns with certain cultural norms that signal certain things to the other human. Hey, I'm a girl. Hey, I'm a boy. Or these days, they also have people who kind of signal I don't really want anything to do with any of that. Christians should be worried about the Christians, okay? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what he's out here like. I guess he would say he is, though. You know, if I'm gonna be fair to Andrew over here, he'd probably be like, "Well, I am. I'm worried about all the Christian girls who are gonna get attacked in the bathrooms by these men." I got an idea. If the schools are that susceptible to that, there's a different conversation we should be having. Maybe the kid shouldn't be in a situation where one guy going in and attacking a girl is feasible. Uh-oh. I'm losing internet. Wait, what's Luke Skywalker want me to do here? Anyways, you get what I mean, chat. It's like, totally. You know what I mean? Reacting to stuff, saying things. And then if you say them enough, people will send you money. Eventually, you get me. Just rambling,
Intersex people. So how do you?
I'm not talking about intersex people.
No. This is all wrong anyway. The intersex is not a third sex. It's not a third sex. That's ridiculous. There is no third sex. There's two sexes, male, female, categorized scientifically. Intersex is not a third sex. Anybody can look that up in 5 seconds. Total lie. How did you not know that, by the way? How did you not know intersex is not a third sex?
I didn't say that intersex with a
I was gonna say, did she say that? Did I miss that?
But
yeah,
intersex
that's exactly
people
what the
exist,
implication was.
and intersex people have intersex people can have a mixture of chromosomes.
Yes. It's not the norm, of course not. It's super rare, of course. But we're talking about chromosomes. How many people even know what a chromosome is?
So if you
are you saying they're a third sex or aren't you?
If you present to the world as
if they're not a third sex, then you have no argument here. Do you understand that? If what he's saying is this is what is objective. This is
trans women.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I don't need. Why are you so obsessed with defining
I'm going to answer the question.
I don't need. For a start.
Yeah.
No,
so obsessed. That's not a good word.
You just asked a question.
Let me speak for a
You
moment.
can't keep asking questions, Clementine, and then refusing to allow people to answer. If
Yeah,
you
so
don't
I'll
want an
answer the
answer,
question.
don't
Yeah,
ask the
Clementine.
question. The truth about the truth
Fine,
about
go
the
on.
the
Answer.
problem
No
is,
rhetorical
the
questions.
problem is feminists in particular, I've noticed, feminists have latched on over the last few years to this idea that if anybody raised any concerns about the way the trans lobby was trying to make things unequal, unfair, and unsafe for actual women, then they were immediately transphobic. I kept saying, I want trans people to have the exact same rights to fairness, equality, and safety as me or you. However, what was happening was women's rights were being eroded, so that things were not fair, they weren't equal, and they weren't safe. And we saw absolute parodies of this in the Olympics, in the boxing ring, where people who have been banned from the World Championships because they apparently reported positive for...
Dude, he's not even bringing up a trans issue. He's literally bringing up one of these chromosome issues. He's
male chromosomes were getting in the ring and beating women up in the ring.
Okay,
and so a woman's going to die.
So
if
first,
this
it's
was
not
allowed
even the
to
same
carry on.
thing.
So now people have stopped it. Now sporting bodies around the world have stopped it. But you,
Repeated.
Clementine, I say this respectfully, are
Whoops,
still
that was
flying the
bad.
flag for this bullshit. And you can't
I need
even
a
say what a
shotgun.
woman is.
I just don't feel right
and
about
I just
fighting
find
without
the
a
fact that you
shotgun.
want to lecture women like Rachel on how they should be as a woman is completely perverse, given you don't even know or don't want to say what
I
an
haven't
actual
said
woman
anything
is.
to Rachel. I haven't said anything to Rachel. I've never met Rachel before in my life until today.
Well, you responded
I
to
had
what
no
she,
idea who she
you
was.
responded to what she said about the
But
role
I
of a
wasn't
woman.
lecturing her. I wasn't lecturing
Well, it
her.
sounded
I
like
wasn't
lecturing
lecturing
to me.
her
Let me
about
bring in
women
Emily.
at
Let me
all.
bring in Emily. He's been waiting.
I was actually telling her
Emely's been
about the
patient.
historical reality
right.
of economics in the US.
Let me bring in Emily,
But
who's
you
been...
wanted to divert it to talk about trans women because that's clearly
No, you banged
your
on
little
about trans
bugbear.
women. I just said to you, if you don't know what a woman is, we've got a
Love to
problem.
get back to that,
You
by the
asked
way,
the
'cause
question,
she's
Piers.
wrong.
No, I just...
She's
simply-
wrong about the economic history. She's the one looking
Yeah, that's
at
what I'm
it
talking
through an
about.
economic prism that's extremely narrow.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm sure it's... You have the exact opposite thing. It's definitely not a narrow worldview at all. I'm sure that your worldview is not going to just be women stay at home in an apron. I'm sure it's not.
She's using feminist standpoint theory to try to tell us what the history of economics is.
Yeah.
She can't explain to us why, through all of human history and all
Let her
of
finish,
Western
lady.
history.
Let her finish, lady. Let her
Excuse me,
finish,
ma'am.
lady. You talk plenty, lady. You
Why,
talk plenty, lady.
why
Let her
through
finish.
all of Western history, we were able to raise a family, like a janitor could raise a family with 4 children on his income up until 1970. And what happened in 1970? We pushed women into the workforce in huge...
Oh, man, one answer. That's it. That's it. It was women in the workforce. My bad, not farce. Women in the workforce. That's what did it. Oh, my God. I get really aggravated by people who find one answer to things that are super complicated. That was really deep what I just said there. Just so you guys know. Because I have a lot to say. That's why I'm reacting. I'm a big reactor. I react bigly. I can't find anybody. I just want to do a little bit of fighting. Whee! Oh yeah, I was looking for a shotgun. I forgot. Hey, Zuko. Time to hunt some treasure. Anyways. We've had so many different laws change besides just women in the workplace. We've moved so much manufacturing overseas. We've changed so much of our tax law, what we allow, what we don't allow, this code, that code. I just can't imagine how, what'd she say, the 70s through the 80s? I just don't know, man. I'm sure the whole like rich getting richer, poor getting poorer all had to do with the women in the workplace, not just the class issues that we could talk about. Also, I don't even know what she's talking about. For all of human history, didn't she wait, I gotta rewind. Hang on, because I'm really lost. Did she say that through all of human history, we were able to raise a single family as a mailman? Is that what he said? She said? Hey, don't shoot me. Is that a bot or something? No, we're friends. Don't worry, we're friends. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? It's gotta be a bot, right? Okay, wait. Let me rewind real quick.
Of economics in the US.
Let me bring in Emily.
But you wanted to divert it to talk about trans women because that's clearly.
No, you banged on about trans women. I just said to you, if you don't know what a woman is, we've got a problem.
I would like to get back to that, by the way, because she's wrong.
No, I just
she's wrong about the economic history. She's the one looking at it through an economic prism that's extremely narrow. She's using feminist standpoint theory to try to tell us what the history of economics is. Yeah. She can't explain to us why, through all of human history and all of Western history.
Let her finish, lady. Let her finish, lady. You talked plenty, lady.
Why through all of Western history, we were able to raise a family, like a janitor could raise a family with 4 children on his income up until 1970. And what happened in 1970? We pushed women into the workforce in huge numbers, and we practically doubled the workforce overnight.
Wait a minute. A janitor could take care of 4 people. Bro, we're going to have to AI that. Janitor, take care of a family of 4. 1970, yes. A janitor could realistically support a family of 4, but with major caveats. Okay. The median janitor wage was roughly $4,000 a year full-time. The median home price was $17,000. Rent was $100 to $150 a month. Gas was $36 a gallon. Minimum wage was $1.60 an hour. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if any of that stuff would have to do with the 2 household workplace, because I know we pay about almost $2,000 in rent, and the first place I ever rented cost about $475 a month, I think. So, and let me tell you, we are not living in that nice of a location by any stretch of the imagination. As in, like, right outside of ATL with gunshots and, like, I mean, I don't want to, like, give too much information out, but, like, you know, dead bodies and stuff down the road. You know what I mean? Yeah, the good stuff. Oops.
Night by pushing mothers and women into the workforce. This happened right alongside the creation of gender studies as an academic discipline, and now we are in a situation where we don't have a family economy. We have an individual income economy, which means most people can't raise a family without both parents working.
Okay, let me bring in Emily, who's been waiting very patiently. Emily, good to see you again. Now, you started a kind of MAGA civil war when you railed against women who want to be a trans wife. You posted a TikTok video, which caused a lot of mayhem. Let's take a look at this.
I'm sorry, I hate to call out my own party, but the young girls on the right promoting this like trad wife bullshit. I just want to make sourdough for my husband. That's great. I'm all for it. I promote traditional values. I understand. I have been working since I was very young. I don't really plan on...
Wait, is that the same girl? Wait, there's no way it's the same person.
Stop being working. I suggest you find a hobby that makes you money. But you guys, guess what? Guess what, baby girl? That lifestyle working out, a man, a provider, you just get to sit at home, bake bread every day, slim to none. I would say none that's going to work out for you, or quite literally anyone you know. You're actually setting yourself up for failure, because it could not be easier, if that's what you're going to pursue, to be trapped by a man. Okay? Also, let's bring some other things to the table besides
You don't want that.
saga. Guys want to be mentally stimulated as well as physical, okay? But I'm just like, please, you guys are too.
Is that like one of those most guys statements? Like she probably should have said most, and she would be wrong.
Young to be promoting
There are some
this.
guys.
And also, by the way, it's cringe. You guys are cringe, okay?
No.
You guys are cringe who want to be stay-at-home moms? That's not cringe, y'all. Being a stay-at-home parent is great, and it's awesome, and it's very fulfilling. And my kids are asleep right now in bed, and I put them there. Whee! And now I'm playing Fortnite. What's wrong with staying at home?
Emily, are you standing proudly by that TikTok?
Thank you guys for laughing. That is supposed to be the point of a lot of my videos. I don't take things too seriously. I usually say things like this and don't think anything of it. I do want to point out in the video, I did start it by being like, look,
I usually say catty bitchy things and don't think anything of it. I don't even care as much as you guys care. Okay, I gotta say, I don't care about my own TikToks as much as you guys are clearly obsessed with my
stay-at-home
TikToks.
moms, I support them. I promote conservative values. I think the issue with the video is a lot of people just took the video and then gave their own meaning. The group I was specifically bashing on was the young girls in their 20s that promote like traditional lifestyles online.
And who do you think we thought you were speaking to? Who else could you have possibly been? 40-year-old women? Who are just like, oh, I can't wait till I grow up and be a stay-at-home mom. What are you talking about?
That we all know in the right-wing community absolutely do not live these lifestyles. And it's just a bit over the top. It's
You're talking about
more
the TikTokers?
cosplay than anything. So, of course, I support moms that do that. I just don't support the girls pretending to do it, I guess, if that kind of makes sense.
I'm not sure it does. Andrew, does it make sense to you?
Well, I mean, she's right in a sense that there's a lot of LARPing that goes on.
She is probably right. There's a lot of that LARPing. A lot of cleavage showings, too, on the LARPing. And with an OnlyFans in the link. But I gotta say, I don't think she was LARPing when she made that video. I think she was being 100% about everybody. And now that she's getting called out for it, she's like, well, wait a minute. No, don't forget. I'm a Christian. I do the Christian gift. I just thought I was, oh, no, wait.
On the right with the supposed traditional movement, which she's absolutely right, isn't living the traditional lifestyle. However, it's still a counterintuitive message to put out there that, oh, you're going to be trapped by your husband and his income. It's like, good. Don't you want to be in a relationship with your husband and have access to his income? Like, what's the problem here? That would be the values you're trying to move towards, right? So like, ultimately, it's a contradicting message. I understand why you got a bunch of garbage for it. It is a good idea, I think, to point out the LARP, a good idea to point out how much faux traditionalism is on the right because it's a way for them to peddle sex, and that's exactly what they're doing. You see them in skimpy outfits doing exactly that. Totally fair. But on the other hand, you absolutely should not be putting out a message which ridicules women for wanting to be stay-at-home moms and actually live some type of lifestyle which is conducive to their children and family. That's silly.
Let's play at this stage.
These conservatives like Andrew really, truly want most of these women to be quiet. And when the time comes, Rachel's going to be wearing the handmaid outfit. We all know. We all know.
Yeah, I mean, also trapped is just the wrong word to use, but overall my message I stand by.
Okay, I want to play, because I think...
Oh, she is going to stand by it.
The Caroline Levitt clip.
No, she's going to stand by her altered
where
message.
she's
That's what it is, okay.
Working with her baby. We'll just show the picture of her working at the White House with a baby in one hand and helping to run the country with the other. Now, when I first saw that picture...
Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this one. All right, y'all. Maybe go home, okay? Like, go spend some time with your baby. Don't run the country right now. You got a baby. I would not want to run the country if I had a baby. That's all I know, okay? Also, I don't really want her running our country. So just go home, you know?
Picture, I thought, wow, that's a pretty extraordinary, powerful image of a young woman who's very young to be doing the incredibly important job she does.
I'm not touching anything.
She does it, I think, extraordinarily well. And she's
I don't know what's happening.
a mother. and she's feeding her son whilst doing this at the same time. Rachel, when you saw that image, it got a lot of blowback, good and bad. You know, some people loved it, some people hated it. What did you think about it?
Well, I actually tweeted about this too because although I'm a big fan of Caroline as a person, I think she's great, she's smart, she's lovely. I don't understand this compulsion, especially in the Trump administration, but on the right in general, where we're supposed to be conservatives, where we are pushing mothers to work. Trump has been a huge proponent of hiring women, getting women back to work as soon as possible after having the baby. And I think this is a huge mistake because, number one, what are we conserving? If we're not conserving the traditional family and traditional gender.
Oh man, I was literally just about to pause and say, now this is something I truly agree with. I think this is incredibly important for the man and the woman to both have time with the baby that they gave birth to. That's I don't even know why that's a controversial thing, but I've seen people online act like it's a huge soy boy take to think that the dad needs to spend time with the baby. But I mean, you know, it's just about if you want a better future for your kid. Do you want your kid to feel loved? Do you want your kid to be strong? Do you want your kid to have a relationship with you when they're older? You know, all those things increase if you spend time with your child, even when you think they're not going to remember it.
Roles and motherhood in the middle of a birth rate crisis. What are we conserving as conservatives? Just like lower taxes? I mean, this should be a core issue for us on the right to say, no, motherhood is not a part-time gig that you do on the side. You don't, you know, ship your baby off to daycare where they're spending 3 times as much time with a low-wage daycare worker as they.
Yeah, it breaks my heart to think of a baby in daycare. Like I would skip meals personally. You know, I understand if it has to happen because people gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta pay the rent. You gotta put food in that baby's table. So you gotta work if you gotta work. So don't get me wrong, but it will still break my heart. It'd break my heart to do it myself, and it breaks my heart to hear that other people have to do it.
They are with mom while you go and do your career. There's plenty of life to live after raising kids. I think after you've done that, if you want to venture out and do a few more things, once you have.
Okay, you ain't got to raise the whole kids. They ain't got to be adults. Calm down. They can be, you know, just not a baby.
The empty nest, I think that's okay. But pushing mothers to work it's one of the key things that's tearing apart the fabric of society because we're not raising our own children. We're not passing down our values to them. We're sending them to daycare and we're sending them to state-run schools, and that's who they're being raised by.
All right, Clementine, your response to that?
I don't know why he landed here.
Do you work, Rachel?
No.
You don't make any money from your podcasting?
I make some money, but I do. I do maybe a couple.
You do some form of paid employment.
Yes. First of all, my children are grown up now. I'm 44 years old, so I had my first one at 20. They're grown up. They're moved out. Yep. But I work still very, very part-time, maybe a couple hours a week at most.
But do you have
my primary responsibility is to my husband.
But you've got 5 children, right? Is that correct? And they're all grown up and all moved out, or you've still got some young children?
The youngest one. The youngest
yeah, we
ones
still have
are
a couple
teenagers.
at home. And by the way, just make an argument from hypocrisy.
So can I just ask you? Can I just ask you?
Jesus.
Do you find
strong,
even
Andrew?
With the
Can't let the women speak.
Small amount of part-time work that you do, which you do get paid for, do you find satisfaction from that?
Where'd my car go?
Do you get satisfaction from that work?
It's not the money.
You know, dude, we should have really shot each other there. That was embarrassing.
I make a very, very tiny amount of money off of, you know, my book and a couple of appearances.
Okay, I'm gonna have to land a hot draw. This is boring.
It's practically nothing. If I was doing it for the money, it'd be a waste of even the couple of hours. But what I would say to that is, we're not against women doing other things. So if you look at the Bible and the Proverbs 31 woman, she does a lot of things. She's out buying land. She's making decisions. She's doing all kinds of things. The difference is that she's doing them under the purview of the guidance and leadership of her husband and for her family, not for a corporation.
I hate that guidance under her husband stuff. It's not, God, first of all, it sounds super groomy if they start waxing eloquent on it, like under the guidance and the gentle tutelage of the wiser man. I hate that shit. But then also what they really just mean is that they have to listen to the husband without bitching. That's what they actually just mean. That is truly what these type of people mean.
Not for her own glory, not for her own ambition.
A lot of that depends
that's what
on
I'm trying
whether
to
or not
do.
you have faith in the Bible, which obviously not everyone does. But the reason I asked you those questions wasn't because I was trying to set you up or anything like that. It doesn't surprise me that you would get some satisfaction. To me, the point of the question wasn't about the money. It's about the work. It's about the passion that you put into it. And the reason I asked was because a multi-year study done by Adrienne Freck and Sarah Damasque, found that the mental health of women who worked full-time after the birth of their first child was significantly higher than those who didn't have
Really?
paid work at all. So I think that taking into account the fact.
Well, guess what they're about to say? They're about to say that they don't like your studies. So, it doesn't matter. You can show them the study, but they don't like current model data sets. They're corrupted.
That for a lot of women, and this is also what Betty Friedan found when she wrote The Feminine Mystique, and Stephanie Coontz backed this up as well in her book.
That's my guess. That's my guess rebuttal. That's my guess rebuttal.
The Way We Never Were, which is a history of a
But are you
American
married,
family.
Clementine? I've no idea about your situation, but are you married? Do you have
Nope.
kids? What's your deal?
Pierce interrupt.
I've got a kid. I'm not married.
Okay, but you have a...
I'm a single mother.
Okay.
And I have a very excellent relationship with my son's father. We co-parent together very well, but
Okay.
we're not married. We don't live together. I certainly have found since having a child, I mean, I've always worked anyway, but I've been working since I was 13 years old, but I've always found that work for me is very satisfying. And what I'm saying is that these were the findings of multiple historians, anthropologists, scientists, that
No,
women
these are the findings
are
of
not-
diehard feminists who are only investigating this from a feminist point of view. They're already sold on the
Stephanie
ideology, and what they do is they
Coontz
cherry pick data
is a world-renowned
make
historian. She's not specifically a feminist. She's a world-renowned historian. And these were her findings as well.
Oh, I thought he didn't have a gun.
You cannot deny
did
the
I-
reality.
That's not
Did
fair.
I say that women
You
can't
cannot deny
do
the reality
anything
that-
else? We're not
I didn't
saying
say
women
that you
can
did-
never
you-
leave
you
the
said that.
house. We're not saying you
You're
can't have other
suggesting, though,
things in
that
your
somehow-
life that you find
you're suggesting
fulfilling.
You're suggesting that the primary role for a woman, and that, you know, in your faith, I'm not going to discredit that, but your faith in God says that this is what you believe God says that you should be doing, but that the primary role for a woman is that she should be staying at home, that she should be devoted to her husband, she should be devoted to her children. The facts do not back that up. The facts of familial satisfaction don't back that up.
Well, hang on. Okay, let me jump in. Hang on.
Well, let her explain what she's even saying.
Hang on. Sorry, Clementine. I think you've chosen the wrong moment to say that. You've clearly got a woman here on the panel, but the facts completely back that up. She's had a lot of kids. She's very happily married. She loves.
That there would be exceptions to the rule, but statistically speaking,
Oh, you've just literally got one.
How do we know she's happily married?
That's completely untrue, though. For
Statistically
her to say
speaking,
that
the
this
data
one
suggests
study,
that-
that this one survey is going to tell us something. First of all, we have two
It was a
massive
multi-year.
worldwide.
It was a multi-year study.
Ma'am, if I
Let
could
me ask you, Clementine. Let me ask Clementine. When you were you married or not? I can't remember what you said. Were
What?
you married?
No, I've never been
Okay, but when you were with your partner before you broke up, who did the household chores and stuff like that? I mean, how did you delineate that as a feminist?
It was a struggle because even in lots of supposedly egalitarian households, you know, again, the data backs up that even women who.
Oh, don't worry, guys. Rachel does every single chore in the house, and the instant that big man over here walks in the door, it's feet up, stink up. Okay, it's time to fart, and it's time to deal with his stinky ass feet. I know it. Okay, I've seen this man before. I know that's his style.
Who make more money than their partners or their spouses tend to do more unpaid domestic labor. This is the
Who did
terrible bind that women are in.
most of the domestic chores?
In my house?
Yeah.
Me.
You did.
Me.
Okay, and
Yeah.
Rachel, who does most of them in yours?
That's the reality for.
Well,
for
hang on,
most,
hang on.
For most
Rachel,
women
who does the domestic stuff in your house, Rachel?
I do absolutely all of it, and the thing I want to say to
So you're very
Clementine
similar. I mean, it seems to me you're both.
I care far less about women's fulfillment in careers than I care about children and how they're being raised. And I want her to justify to me why we should be paying low-wage daycare workers to raise our children rather than doing it ourselves. How does it make sense to take your duty of motherhood and simply put it on a different random woman? How does that system make sense? Why should we tell women to?
Now that part I agree with the
If you would like to
babies.
stay at home and raise your children, That's
You're not answering
totally
my
fine.
You're not answering the question.
My question
Answer
is,
the
how is
question.
it good for
no,
children
it's a question
for
of
them
choice.
to be raised by
It's a question of choice.
No, it's not a
It's
question
actually
of
not
choice.
worse.
No, wait.
It's not worse.
Wait. We're hopping around here. There's crucial times in a baby's life where it specifically needs the mother. As the baby grows, it takes more to have a fully realized human. Okay, they're gonna have to be prepared for the world, and grandma, grandpa, uncle, aunt, friends, family starts to stretch that to help the baby learn how to become a kid and enter the world slowly but surely into teenagehood, into adulthood. They continue to grow that circle more and more and more. It's not, you can say, oh, just the mom, just the mom. It's never just the mom. It's never just the dad. There's always people helping. And it's been that way historically. Once, yeah, you might be able to find some type of statistical anomaly. But in the past, more so than even in the more recent, like modern America times. Extremely modern America times. And even then still, you know, moving away from your family to the other side of the country wasn't exactly common unless you, I guess, we're done with that family and going to settle in the West.
Why is it
Children
better outcomes?
to be
Why
raised
is
by
it
working
better?
mothers. That's
Why is it
also
better?
the facts back
What?
that up. There is no
No, they
study that
don't.
suggests
There's
that women
no
who work
facts. Listen, lady,
raise
there are
children
no
who are
facts
less happy.
on
That is
there
not
are
true.
no facts on planet Earth that back up that single mother households have better outcomes. That's one. Two,
Or that raising
outsourcing your
Did I
daycare
specifically
is
hang
mention
on, hang on,
that?
hang on. Let me
Specifically
finish,
mention
lady,
single mothers.
lady,
That's
lady.
you
Let
bringing
me
your
lady,
that's you bringing your
lady. If you
That was just a shitty random thing to say. Most single mothers are not in this situation because they wanted to be a single mother. Not even half. Definitely not most.
outsource the raising of your children, you're already making yourself a single mother, just so you know. Here's what's going on. Just so that you understand.
Are you a single father because your wife raises your children for you?
Lady.
Excuse me, don't call me lady.
Yeah.
Can you
Don't
let
call
me
me
finish?
lady.
Can
I have a
anybody
name.
finish a point? Can anybody finish a point? Or
I don't know.
only
Do you
you?
have a point?
Are
You don't
only
seem to
you
be
allowed
making
to?
one.
Well, every time that she started talking, you guys didn't let her get to the end of the point, so don't say point. Okay?
Trying to make one. So
You don't
anyway,
seem
if
to
you
be making a
outsource-
point, Andrew.
If you outsource your children's raising to strangers, answer Rachel's question and tell her how that makes more sense than having the child raised by their own biological mother. Actually answer.
Well, in my case, it makes more sense because I need to make money to pay my bills to raise my child.
It's
But
a
in many other
miscounterintuitive.
families, it makes.
What if you
in many
depended
other
on your
families, it
husband's
makes-
income?
Do you see the
She doesn't have a husband. What are you doing? For this scenario, that doesn't work out at all. You're just saying that she would be forced to get a husband?
problem of
Now
how we
it's my
ended up
turn
here?
to finish. Now it's my turn to finish. But actually, again, if you knew what you were talking about, if you actually
Gotcha.
read anything about the data on these things, rather than just reaching into your gut for a feeling that feels
Let's
true
go
to
over the
you.
data.
The data.
Show me the data that shows that if you outsource
the data
childcare,
shows
it's
us.
better.
There was a father
The
in the
data
household.
shows
You
us-
Let me
wouldn't
bring
have that
Emily
issue.
in,
There
because
is
Emily's
no-
been, again,
there is
Emily's
no-
been, hang
there
on.
is no statistical data to support the fact that children raised by mothers who work are less happy than children raised by
Yes,
mothers who
there
stay at
is.
home.
There's tons
I
of
would
data.
never try and stop Rachel.
There's so
your wife,
much
from staying home to raise
overwhelming
your
data.
children.
Both sides are saying, I have the facts, I have the data, I have the facts, but they're not letting each other say what data they're talking about. They're just saying that, which, when you're just kind of talking in these debates, it really works when people already believe in your side. But on either side of this, I would like to actually know, like, what does the data say? What data do we have, and what are we talking about here? Like, what remotely have we tracked with any amount of certainty, one way or the other? Uh-oh. Because whatever we're tracking is also going to be the same for the father. If the father's not present in the home, there's going to be plenty of issues. And I bet you in a different debate, Andrew would probably say, if there's no father in the household, there's even more issues.
That's her choice.
What?
That's
Hey,
her choice
listen,
to do that.
there is
But
so
it's not,
much
it's not true that
What's this guy
overwhelming
doing?
because
data.
that's her choice.
All right,
The
let me
value
bring
is
Emily
for all
in.
other women.
Let me bring Emily in.
Piers knows that.
Emily was trying to say
He
Piers,
doesn't
you
know
don't
how
want
to
your daughters
fly.
and you don't want your daughters and your nieces being forced to stay at home to raise families.
I don't want. I
that.
don't want.
You want them to have choice.
I don't want my
evidence
kids
that
to
the
be forced to
outcome
do
for
anything.
children.
No, Emily, you wanted to say something.
You don't know how to fly?
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I'm not going to argue
Gotta go.
data with either of you guys. I'm sure you know more than me, but I can say that my father is my hero and the most important person in my life. And if I didn't have him and he wasn't in the household, I don't know where I would be today. And my girlfriends who were raised without fathers in the household, I do see them struggle in different ways when it comes to dating and all these different things. And it's funny because
Why are we defending single or attacking or defending single motherhood?
You, I think a lot of these issues wouldn't be what they are. So I think there's points to both of these things.
Okay, let me ask Andrew. Andrew.
But supporting in what way?
Is your name Andrew? Anyway, go ahead, Piers.
Yeah, well,
Jesus
Andrew, I was
Christ.
going to ask Andrew. When Rachel said that she does all domestic chores.
So
is that
rude.
anything
Such a
you do?
dick. He is such a dick, especially with women. Triple, especially times 10 with women.
I mean, do you put the bins out? Do you the trash out? I mean, what do you do anything?
I don't do shit. That's what I got a wife
Maybe a
for.
little yard work.
But not only that.
If something
but
breaks
here, but
or
here,
there's
yeah.
yard work, that's about it.
Yeah, cars need repair, something like that. But I'm not going to do household chores. That's what I got
The
married for. I don't
cars.
want to do household chores. And I don't.
Brother, we all saw the pickle jar. Okay, hang on. I'm like actually just gonna do like this, do like this, do like this. Okay. This entire conversation has to be within the framing. It has to be within the zestiness, within the pure, tasteful dill of a pickle jar. Some are calling it Jargate. Oh, I don't want to use Destiny's freaking subreddit. That's the first thing that pops up. Oh my god. Here we go. Hang on now, hang on. Let's go.
Only that.
Boom. Pause it here. If I go boom, will it follow with me? Discord. How did I get that? Let's see. Andrew Wilson pickle jar. Jeez. It says his weak ass can't even open a jar of pickles. We're laughing.
Come on. You can do it.
Put it right side up. Just
You can
so
do
doesn't
it. You
spill
got
on you.
this.
All right, bro, I can't do it. Here.
All right.
I do. This seems a little immature. No. For
Hey, the guy
$1,000.
sent $1,000.
Yeah, but it seems slightly immature.
It's all fucking
It's just
slick
for,
now.
it's a little,
See,
little
it
fun.
is.
I gotta grip it.
Uh-oh, Andrew. If you can't open it
Oh,
either.
I'm missing
Well,
greasy. Oh,
your
God.
hand greased the whole top of it.
My hand are fine.
No,
Here,
your
high
hand
five.
was the
It
top.
literally.
Look.
It's look, feel it. Isn't that greasy?
It was like that already. Oh my god.
No,
here
it
we go.
wasn't. You greased the top.
Use
Oh
your
my
shirt. Use
Jesus,
your
Andrew.
shirt.
If you can't open the olive jar, you cannot
Here,
blame my
while we're doing
hand.
olive jar.
If you're so strong, you should open it.
Yeah, I got to be able to grip it.
Okay, we'll grip it. Let's
It's
go.
literally slippery.
Uh-oh. Back.
Grab me a paper towel so I can dry the top of it
Can't
off.
see. Where'd he go?
Uh-oh.
So, Andrew
Come
can't
on, you
even
can do
open
it.
Put it right
the
side up.
pickle
You can do it. You
jar.
got this.
All right, bro.
Let's
I
watch
can
it
do Here.
again.
I do. This seems a little
It's so
immature.
beautiful,
No.
actually.
For
Hey, the guy
$1,000.
sent $1,000.
Yeah, but it seems slightly immature.
It's all fucking
It's just
slick
for,
now.
It's a little,
See, it
little fun.
is.
Wait,
I
are
gotta
you
grip
Anakin?
it.
Uh-oh,
Anakin,
Andrew.
it's me,
If you
Vader.
can't open it either.
Don't look at me.
Well,
I'm your
your
future.
hand greased the whole top of it.
My hand are fine. Here, high five.
It
My
literally-
shoes are slow.
It's
Whoa,
look,
whoa, whoa,
feel
whoa,
it.
whoa.
Tell, isn't that
How
greasy?
did I lose that one?
It was like that already. Oh my god.
No,
here
it
we go.
wasn't. You greased the top.
Use
Oh
your
my
shirt. Use
Jesus,
your
Andrew.
shirt.
If you can't open the olive jar, you cannot
Here,
blame my
while we're
hand.
doing olive jar.
If you're so,
So
strong, you
bad.
should open it.
Yeah, I got to be able to grip it.
Okay, we'll grip it. Let's
It's
go.
literally
Can't do it.
slippery.
So the funniest part is that
Back.
it doesn't
Grab
show
me
it
a
here.
paper towel so I can dry the top of it off.
Oh.
Someone does come and dry the top of it off and opens it right up. No problem. Shirt couldn't do it. Paper towel could do it. Crazy. Must have been her greasy hands. What a loser. That's so embarrassing.
on top of that, let's just point a couple things out. She's absolutely wrong. Here's what the stats actually say. That if a child is raised in a two-parent household, they're going to have way better outcomes. And if they have a present mother who's more present with them, they're going to have way better outcomes. Every single data point backs this up. The outsourcing of children to public school, especially for 8 hours a day, is absurd. Stop. Let me finish the point. Let me finish the point, and then you can respond. Let me finish the point.
I've got to say, Clementine, as someone who doesn't like being interrupted, you interrupt
Why is
a
it that you
lot.
won't let me finish the point?
I got a
Let me
text
finish the
message from your
point.
producer, Piers, telling me to interrupt if I disagreed with anyone.
Yeah.
So take it up with them.
No, but I think that what's changed since that text message is you've made a point of objecting to being interrupted. So I don't think you can do that.
And yet I keep
and
being
then keep
interrupted, Piers, so that's just the state of play
why don't
right
you
now.
practice what you
I keep
preach
being
and
interrupted.
don't interrupt Andrew when he's trying to finish his point?
Yeah, so look, I've just finished the point.
Would he?
Nah, they should just interrupt each other. Interrupt each other until Pierce has to go, now, ladies and gentlemen, if you both talk over each other, no one can hear it all. Andrew, I'll defer to you because I favor you, because I like to smile while you are aggressive and mean to women. I just sit there and go, I wish I was brave enough to say that.
He made the point. He hasn't made one yet.
I just did. I made multiple points. All the data points
Well,
are
he's made
against
the
you on
point
this.
that he doesn't respect his
You're
wife
still not,
because he doesn't.
lady.
He
You still
married a
can't
wife
stop
because
talking.
he didn't want to do anything
can't
for
stop
himself.
talking, lady. This is why it should say the 19th under that shirt. You cannot even be quiet long enough to hear a counterpoint. Here's the counterpoints. The data you're citing, you don't have any when it comes to outcomes for children. When it comes to outsourcing, they're raising.
Incorrect.
None.
Incorrect.
No. Show
Oh my God. What do you mean none? She hasn't had any opportunity to show anything. So he's going to say show it. And he's going to say whatever she says. The data set's corrupt. Okay, I almost guarantee it. That's my guess.
That shows that you sending your
So
kids outsourcing.
which data are you
Would
citing?
you stop so that I can finish the question?
No, tell me.
I'm trying to at least finish the
data.
question. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. One more time. All data points to the fact that if you outsource the raising of your children, especially when they're
Stand there
young,
and say all data. You actually have to cite it.
Cite any data that shows.
Say that.
Cite any data ever that shows that you outsourcing all data points to the fact that I can finish the question.
No, tell me.
I'm trying to at least finish the
data.
question. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. One more time. All data points to the fact that if you outsource the raising of your children,
you can't
especially
just
when they're
stand there
young,
and say all data. You actually have to cite it.
Cite any data that shows.
Say that.
Cite any data ever that shows
Whatever
that you outsourcing.
Whatever data she says about anything, he's gonna go, oh, feminist, oh, Marxist, oh, it's tainted data, without ever showing any kind of proof of the tainted data. He'll just like gesture towards, well, Harvard is taken over by liberals right now, so if it's an Ivy League, paper, it must clearly be woke or some BS. And maybe he won't use those same buzzwords, but that's essentially what he gets at is, I can't use this because anything past, like the 90s is all gay.
The care of your child is good for the child.
What bar did he change that to?
Nothing. You got Stephanie Kuntz doesn't say that. You're lying through your teeth.
Do you even know who Stephanie Kuntz is?
Yes. You mean the feminist writer?
Who Stephanie Kuntz is.
The feminist writer.
You clearly don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't.
I can tell you.
You're not even interested. You're not even interested.
Rachel
enough
looked it
in
up.
The topic.
I'm sorry.
You're not even interested enough to respect
I'm sorry.
the
Who's
topic
Stephanie
enough.
Kuntz? Let's make sure we got it right. Who's Stephanie Kuntz?
Stephanie Kuntz is an historian. A world-renowned historian into marriage and the structure of the American family.
And isn't a feminist, right? Isn't a feminist? I just want to make sure we're clear.
I have no idea if she's a feminist or not. I know that she's an historian.
Well, then why would you try to make a refutation about what I'm saying? Clearly, you don't know enough about the topic. Right? It's silly.
I'm
only allowed to.
I have some data for
reference
her if she
feminists.
wants it.
I'm not allowed to reference historians. Is that we're only? So
if you have a historian who's also
you're
a feminist,
clearly only allowed to reference.
If you have a historian who's also a feminist, they're biased, right?
Let me ask you, Clementine. Let me ask you.
You see what we're working with here? You see what I'm saying? He's going to pre-disqualify data, which is, I don't know how you actually really fight that in a debate without saying you're doing this fallacy. I'm sure there's some type of fallacy. If you say there's a fallacy for every little thing, so just saying the fallacy doesn't actually disqualify the person. It doesn't even prove that they are doing that fallacy. So you also have to prove that he's doing it. So let me think. I'm trying to really think how you counter it. It's almost like you can't bring up data. You can only bring up common sense, and he denies a lot of common sense stuff that other people would deny or would not deny. I really don't know how you would counter him, like, rhetorically, with someone who just pretty much says, like, all of your data sets are bunk. I don't care what, essentially what, he may not say this right now, but this is essentially what he's saying. I don't care what you show me. I'm going to say it's not true. Period. And he's going to use secular arguments to try and say, at the end of the day, everything that this is based on is just not true. And then he goes, oh, well, lived experience of mine is, you know, he's going to refer back to, I guess, Jesus and his Orthodox Church methods with this weird hat stuff. I really feel like he's kind of developed these positions where as long as he doesn't overextend himself, he's kind of like made this shell around himself of an impervious debate. He's been doing it for a long time on the internet. And so he knows all these like tricks and stuff to like get people confused about what we're even talking about. Like, look where this conversation's gone. You know, and it's not even all his fault. But so quickly and so aggressively, it's like, wait, what are we even arguing about at this point? Are we saying, because I think the last thing he even said was like, show me data that says, you have no data, you have no data, show me data that says, I don't even think she realizes what she's trying to now agree, what she's now agreeing that she has data for, what she's now accidentally claiming that she has data for is something that he has randomly said. Hang on, we're going to rewind. So I can make my point as soon as, hey, that was rude. Okay, watch this.
You don't know enough about the topic, right? Ever that shows that you outsourcing the care of your child is good for the child. Any. Yeah, that's right.
Koontz.
Nothing. You got Stephanie Koontz doesn't say that.
It was actually
Yeah,
much
see
of
that
part of
final
the
statement
law.
he said right there, when she goes, Stephanie Koontz. I think at that point she's got him toned out, and she's like, okay, yeah, let's get to the end of this so I can say what I'm trying to say. But that last thing he said was a change of claim from before. He's like, where does it show outsourcing the care of your child? Hang on a second. Who's classifying outsourcing the care of your child as utilizing the people around you? Especially for a single mother who has to work. We're really going to say like, oh, a single mother who has to work, who leaves the baby home with grandma, that's outsourcing the child care. Is that? Well, what if there's no grandma then? So we're going to say single mom's outsourcing the baby to provide for the baby. It's just like, it's such backwards blaming the mom bullshit. And she's saying that that's what this Stephanie Koontz lady is saying. And I don't think Stephanie Koontz says that. I don't think this lady even believes what she just agreed that she believes to, because she didn't fully hear what Andrew even said, that just outsourcing childcare is good for the baby. I don't think anything that she would... It's like they're using two different languages. She would never consider anything that she's done as outsourcing the care of her child. That's not how she would characterize that. But Andrew would characterize her entire life as outsourcing it. So it's like, well, what are we really saying here if we're going to argue and both use different words? Or use the same words to mean two different things? What's even the point of... what's even the point of talking? And it's an impossible argument to win. I want to become this Andrew. I will use his power for my own benefit. His skills will not be outclassed easily. I'll have to study him and learn these debate tactics so that I can become unstoppable.
Misguided tweet.
In the arena of
Coronavirus isn't
intelligence.
killing men fast enough. You say you don't hate men.
I apologize for it, Piers.
You thought a
apologize
deadly
for it at the
pandemic
time.
virus wasn't killing men fast enough.
Apologize to men.
I don't agree with
again.
anything he says.
Do it again.
Oh, Jesus.
You haven't apologized to me for saying that you want me to die from the coronavirus.
Well,
Now
I would
say
have
you're
to
sorry.
consider you a man to apologize you for that,
Say you're
Andrew.
sorry. You don't even know what a woman is.
Okay, wait. What did she say? I missed it.
apologize for it, Piers.
You hate men.
fast enough.
I tweeted that in 2020 as a
No, because I'm about to
line
follow
of
up.
They hate you.
But why
I hope
in
they hate
2020 did you tweet the coronavirus isn't killing men fast enough?
I'm flummoxed. Do you see these pearls? I'm clutching them. I'm clutching these pearls. You don't make jokes about COVID. 19? As she tweeted it. Tweets, famously known, are never sarcastic. Ever!
I tweeted that in 2020 as a misguided tweet, but it was actually much of a part of a longer
Misguided tweet.
thread.
Coronavirus
And
isn't killing men
apologized
fast enough.
for it.
You say
Alright,
you
she
don't
apologized.
hate
Move
men.
on. I hate that.
apologize for it,
If
Piers.
someone apologizes,
You
like, you know what, that was shit.
Pandemic virus
Okay,
wasn't
move on.
killing men
Apologize.
fast enough.
Apologize to men again. Do it again.
Again. Do it
You haven't
again.
apologized to me for saying that you want me to die from the coronavirus.
Well,
Now
I would
say
have to
you're sorry.
consider you a man to
Say,
apologize you for that,
say you're
Andrew.
sorry. Say you don't even know what a woman is. How
Why
you
would
gonna
I
tell what a man is?
apologize
You know what
to
Now
you? I don't
apologize.
consider you a man.
Andrew,
Say-
I would
say
like
you're
for her
sorry.
to
She shouldn't have said it
apologize to
twice.
me
It was a good
because
little
I
burn.
do not appreciate her saying that my own husband does not respect me. Of course he respects me. He respects me as a mother and as a wife. He treats me like gold. Who the hell are you to tell me if he respects me or not?
You wouldn't have to get paid for this if you had a husband.
I didn't say that he. Where did I even
You did.
mention?
You said he clearly doesn't respect
How
me.
much they pay to go on there?
Oh, you mean the piece of shit that you're married to? Yeah, he clearly
Oh,
doesn't
there we
respect
go.
you.
Oh,
he
there
sits
we
there
go.
and
Hey,
makes
lady.
jokes about how
Hey,
he married
lady.
you. He doesn't
He's
do
not
shit
the
around
piece
the
of
house
shit
because
in
that's
this
why you married a
panel.
wife.
That would be you,
That's
man.
why you got a
You're
wife.
the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, let's get back to the topic here. You're the one who is
That would be
insisting
nice.
that there's
The
no
topic,
data
the
proving
list of
that
topics that we were
shut
sent.
up.
I
Shut
would
your mouth.
genuinely.
Nobody
Okay, let me
wants to
hang
hear
on.
that.
Time out. I would genuinely like to know. You said it was misguided.
Go back to the
say
data.
Coronavirus wasn't killing men fast.
I want to
enough.
hear about this.
Why
Yeah, it was
would
a
you?
terrible thing to say.
So why
it was
did
a terrible
you?
thing to say.
No, I
Piers.
understand.
I
it's a
already
ter-
said that the
Don't
time was
worry.
a
Let me.
terrible.
Pierce, she apologized for it. Move on. I won't talk about the data about childcare. Oh my God. I just want to know.
Finish my
say.
question. I do understand it's a terrible
Okay.
thing to say. My question, my bemusement, why would you say that?
Because I was really frustrated with the articles that I was reading about how the pandemic was it was derailing women's workplace. It was derailing women's economic trajectories. And there was a specific article that I had read about a woman who had founded her own company. She was the CEO of it. Her husband had taken a sabbatical prior to the pandemic. And within 2 days of childcare closing down, he said, I can't take care of the 4-year-old. And she quit her job to go home and look after the kid.
What's
I
that
was
got to do with you
frustrated, I
wanting
was
more men
worried.
to be killed?
So that's one Piers, if you're going to ask me the question, then let me finish
No,
it.
you know what,
Let me
Clementine?
answer it,
You know what,
please.
Clementine, this is. Listen, trying to have your back here. What? Okay, so Dad said I can't do it. This is tough for me because I gotta be honest. 5 minutes of my boy's mom with them, and she's calling me every time. Every time. Some people are a little more cut out for spending 5 minutes with a kid than other people are. Okay, go with your strengths, man. I don't fault the guy. Okay? I don't want to spend 5 minutes with me. All right? I really don't fault this guy for what he said. All right? I don't know why she wants him to die.
Clementine, when you tweet, literally,
So I wrote a tweet
coronavirus
thread.
isn't killing men fast enough, I think I'm entitled to push you a little bit more than it was a bit misguided. You're literally calling for the mass culling of men.
Where's this
while
person?
simultaneously
Oh my
pretending
God.
you don't hate
Piers,
men.
Come on, you know that. Don't be disingenuous. You know that that's not what I was calling for. You
Oh,
know
did he
that it was a
misinterpret
You literally
tweet?
said
Kill all men?
coronavirus isn't killing
you
men
know that
fast
it was
enough.
a glib tweet, and you know that I also apologized
Yeah, it was
for
a
it
dumb
shortly
tweet,
after
and
that.
she
You
said
know that I
sorry.
was sincere in my apology.
You didn't
So
apologize
why you're
to me.
dragging it out 5 years
Can
later?
you
Why would you
apologise to
apologize?
Andrew, please?
Will you
To sum
apologize
up
to me for
proof-
saying
You
want me to
apologize to
die?
Andrew Pierce. You're
would
such a
not
dick.
apologize to you
That is so
if
funny.
I did something to you, let
There
alone
we
for
go.
doing nothing to you.
Even
I
if
don't
you did
consider
something to me,
I
you
don't
wouldn't
consider you
apologize.
Was that the only time,
This is the
Clementine?
kind of
Clement, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I've got a follow-up. I have a follow-up. Clementine, was that the only time you've tweeted that you want all men to be killed?
What?
Piers, why don't you just say what you want to say?
No, I'm just asking you a
Yeah,
question.
seriously, Piers.
Have you tweeted
No,
previously?
I have tweeted prior to that.
Kill all men.
as
Yeah.
a joke.
As
Yes.
a joke.
Listen, that's some bullshit. That is some bullshit, okay? I really don't care, though. I could give a crap. Kill all women. Kill all men. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. There's so many worse things that are said. I don't like that rhetoric. It's not like, well, like from political people trying to get people on their side. It's just like a dumb thing to say. That's just fucking retarded. Oh no, I said the R word.
I have.
As a joke.
So
Very
you
funny.
quite
Very
regularly
funny
think
joke.
it's
I'm
funny
sorry.
to say that
R
men
words.
should be
No, I
killed.
don't quite regularly. There's two examples that you can think of.
Yeah, you don't hate
One
men,
of
but you
which
did
was
tweet
5 years
kill all
ago,
men,
and
and
one
then
of
you
which was
tweeted
at
the
least 10
coronavirus
years
isn't
ago.
killing men fast enough. I put it to you.
Yeah, oh, hang on. I've also
put it to
I've
you.
also
You probably do
I've
hate
also
men
tweeted
if
that
you
men
want us
should
all
be fired
dead.
into the sun.
Huh?
I've also said that men should be fired into the sun. Tell me, at what point do these very
Superman should be fired into the sun, you know, with his kryptonite blood. The way he absorbs them rays, he comes out ready to blast off. You know, what's going on down here? It's a little weird. You know, the way Superman is, you know, I'm like, you ever see that movie where he takes off this chest piece, throws it at someone, wraps him up in like a wrap? It's cool as hell, man. You gotta go to like the middle of the sun for that shit. I'd like to go to the middle of the sun just to see if I got that kryptonite blood. But yeah, she shouldn't do this kill all men shit. It's such a stupid vibe.
clearly glib, and yes, I have apologized for them. Very clearly glib tweets from a time as well where Twitter was such a toxic. I don't tweet anymore. It's a bad place for everybody.
Okay.
At what point?
But yeah, it's like a tweet. Who fucking cares? Some of the tweets I see day to day are like, I saw one that said kill the bower.
Do those things be accepted as glib, misguided, regrettable, deeply apologetic for them now?
Yeah.
Remarks that you would never say again.
You don't sound
And
very
yet,
apologetic.
the
I think you
jokes-
should
the
just
jokes
admit
we as
that you
women
don't
are
like men.
expected to-
Oh, I really wanted to hear about the data about the kids. These people suck at this argument, actually. They're just kind of like talking about other stuff. I thought this was going to be a little better.
I think it's the problem comes when you keep
I don't
denying.
like you very much, Piers.
I
Does
don't
that
care
make
if you
you
like
feel
me or
better?
not. You spray gun me in public.
But
I couldn't give a damn.
Why do I have to sit here and admit to you that I don't like men? What do you hoping
I just
to
asked you
gain
if you
out
do
of
or
this?
not. You said you don't hate
I
men.
said that I did.
You spend
I
all your
said that I
time
did,
wanting
and
us
you
to be
don't believe
dead.
me.
Hang on,
well,
Piers, she
listen,
loves
I'm
men.
told
You just
you
gotta
to
shoot him into the
advertise
sun.
men,
That's
put
all.
in the stocks
Shoot him
and
in
the
the
You
sun.
don't like
software
me. You think
for
Andrew's a
this
piece of
behavior.
shit.
I
So
don't
that's
like all
The
every
fact that she's
single
even
man
allowed to
involved in this
talk this way
debate you
publicly
hate.
is
What?
absurd.
What is?
Every man.
What is the girl doing there? She is like a robot. She's barely emoting. Every time I see her face. I couldn't do that. I'd leave. You know what I mean? If I'm not brave enough to say something, I'll just leave. Hey, Catwoman. What are you doing? Catwoman. Catwoman, don't run away.
Every man in this debate, Clementine, you've said you hate.
relationships with men. You shouldn't be giving advice.
There's
on
two
today.
men.
Emily, what was that?
I hate
I'm
every man in
saying,
this
if you
debate,
live a
that's
life
true.
where you've been unsuccessful in relationships, whether it's friendship, love, marriage, whatever it is, I
Oh,
think
no,
you're-
no, wait. I was talking over her.
I hate
I'm
every man in
saying,
this
if you
debate,
live a
that's
life
true.
where you've been unsuccessful in relationships, whether it's friendship, love, marriage, whatever it is, I think you're probably the last person in the position to be giving advice what women should do with men. I mean, I don't feel any animosity
How do
towards
you know
men,
that
even
I've
when it
been
comes to him saying,
unsuccessful in friendships and relationships? That's a
well, are
very
you a single
odd.
mom?
That's a very odd. Well, being a single mother doesn't mean that I'm unsuccessful in relationships. I already said before that I have a very beautiful co-parenting relationship with my son's father. He lives in the same apartment building as us. We're deeply close
I mean,
friends.
that's great,
so
but it didn't
I don't
work out, but you
understand
seem
why
bitter
you think
towards
that that
men.
is. I'm not bitter towards men at all. I'm annoyed at.
Wait,
I'm
you're not bitter
annoyed
towards
at
men.
the
You wanted them all into the sun, lady. obviously you're bitter. What, you do seem bitter though. Like anyone who says like kill all men, throw them on the sun, or like women suck, or this X blank here, it does just come off as just like bitterness. Sounds like someone hurt you. My question is always, who hurt you? You know, but you know, maybe some people just don't like people. That can be fair.
Expectation that some men have, some men on this panel have, that women should do everything for them. I'm certainly angry at the fact that
Wait a
in
second.
the UK,
Do you think
a woman.
Andrew does everything?
I mean, I do everything I can for my boyfriend. I'm not bitter and
angry that in
resentful.
the UK, a woman
That's
is
not
killed
what was
every
said.
3 days.
Okay, slow down. If you want to talk about women getting killed, that's valid. Let's focus on that. Why would you throw like the little extra hyperbole in there when you know they're just gonna latch on to that?
By a man. I'm angry that in America, 3 women are killed every day.
Well, I don't.
By a man.
How many
In
men are
Australia,
killed
an
every day by
immigration
men?
issue. That's kind of a
By a
different.
man.
How many men
I'm
are
angry
killed
that
every day by
globally,
men?
1 woman is killed every 10 minutes by an
How many
Indian
men are
woman.
killed
many
globally
babies
every
do you
10
women
minutes?
Things
kill?
I'm angry about. And I'm angry
Yeah, how many
about the fact
babies do
that-
you guys kill?
I'm angry
This
about the
is
fact
what
that
they
1 in
do.
3 girls over the age of 15 will
How many babies do you guys? Oh, he's talking about abortions.
experience sexual violence in her lifetime.
No,
I'm very
that's
angry
another
about
fake
that.
statistic,
I'm
and I would
angry
love
about
to
rape
tear
and
this
sexual
apart.
assault. I'm angry about the fact that the most dangerous person to a woman is a man that she knows. I'm
That's a
angry about
lie.
all of these things, yes, but that doesn't mean that I
That's
hate
not a lie.
men. That doesn't mean that I don't
She's-
see
You just
the
want to shoot him into the
lying,
sun.
and I
men's
have the
great.
No, you're more than likely to be assaulted by somebody that you know. That's like a widely known fact. It's also common sense. Well, I guess maybe it's not. I guess a lot of people think like the rapist is like this random guy who's like, I'm gonna hide in the trash can and get this girl in the alley. And that's not it. It's more like, I'm gonna wait till the mom leaves and I'm gonna turn into Uncle Danny. Who's Uncle Danny?
Data to prove
For,
it.
for men's greatness with women and with
You
children.
want to shoot men into the sun, you
they've
want them
all
killed
shoot
by
them into the sun.
coronavirus, and you want all of us dead, and you hate both the men on the panel. Other than that, you love men. We
You
get
love
it.
them. You love them. They're great.
Well,
Even though they're
can
out
I
there being a
refute
bunch of evil
some of the
rapists.
baloney she
which is
just
that I
Is
spewed?
this
hate
going?
Well, can't
Come on, do your thing.
my thing is like, can't you
And-
admit that you at least like men enough that they gave you a beautiful child you're super grateful of? I mean, that's a
No,
positive.
I thought I was
This
gonna
is
drop him.
honestly one of the most absurd conversations I've ever had in my life. I've just
I
sat
kind of
here
agree.
and explained
I
that I,
kind of
don't.
agree.
It really takes forever. Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
just sat here and explained that I have a wonderful relationship with my son's father.
Thanks. Why didn't that guy
I've just
kill me?
sat here and
Jeez.
said, you know, that I've apologized for these things that I've said in the past. We've all said terrible things. We've peers,
This
you've said
train's so
terrible
much
things on
fun.
Twitter. We've all
Well,
said
name
terrible things
one.
and apologized for
Name
them
one.
afterwards. I
Hang
have
on.
said.
What have I said? What have I said? Name one.
Oh, Pierce, do you want me to look them up right
Yes,
now?
please.
Man, I really hate the rewriting of history of how Twitter used to be, because it literally was like, I eat babies for lunch. Like people just say that stupid stuff. I don't know why I keep doing weird voices. I'm not gonna do the weird voices anymore. I don't like it.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
just
what-
give me a second.
Tell
to
me
go
a
to-
terrible
to
thing
go
I
to,
said on Twitter.
Piers Morgan.
While
terrible
she's looking,
tweets.
can I refute her fake statistics that she just gave? Because I
history
hear
of Piers
feminists
Morgan's
repeat this all
terrible
the time.
opinions.
Well,
there
go
we
on.
go. I'll look at that.
Give me a terrible opinion.
He's gonna love this.
It was Rachel,
Why
I
would
thought
she-
you were talking while I'm just scrolling
no.
through the
Yeah.
endless
No,
terrible
We can all
you got
wait,
the floor. I
Clementine.
wanna
The
hear
clock is ticking, though. I mean,
She's not gonna find a
one
good
terrible
one.
thing that I've tweeted.
Why would she go down this
I
road?
think that all lives matter was pretty bad.
You think all lives matter? It's a bit better
That's
than
the best
men
you
should be-
got? Oh my god. We've all said terrible things. I said I want all men to die from COVID. What did you say? Oh, I said I don't want that to happen. Oh, that's pretty terrible.
Dying faster, isn't it?
All lives matter.
Let's compare all lives
as a
matter
rejection
against
of Black
more
Lives
men
Matter.
should die
All
faster.
lives matter. All lives matter as a rejection of Black Lives Matter.
I didn't reject Black
it's
Lives
pretty-
Matter. I didn't reject Black
pretty-
Lives Matter. I
it's
didn't
pretty
reject
ignorant
it.
to the-
I didn't
It's
reject Black
pretty
Lives
ignorant to
Matter.
the
I didn't reject
the
Black Lives
reason
Matter.
for
Don't,
Black Lives.
lie.
No, but you did.
Don't,
you
no, I
did tweet
didn't.
all lives
No, I
matter in
didn't.
response
You see,
to
this is the
it.
trouble. You
I'm
say
saying-
that.
What are we on now? This conversation has gone everywhere. We're on BLM. How did we get here? How do we get back?
I've said terrible things. When you try and find them, you don't have any.
I'm saying you're looking at it right
This is
here,
exceptional.
Piers.
What a good
All
story.
lives matter.
He didn't say white
What a
lives
great
matter.
video.
He said all lives matter, which is
Good
true. And
day.
any decent
Do you
human
not think
will
all
agree with
lives
that.
matter,
Panel
Clementine?
is absolutely ridiculous.
Clementine, do all lives matter?
Whoops.
I think that all lives
Matter?
deserve respect.
Do they
but
matter?
I think that in the context...
Do all lives matter, Clementine?
Absolutely not. Actually, most lives don't matter. Most lives don't matter to most people.
You do know what? All lives do matter. And
Thank you! Thank you!
all lives-
Oh
that's
no, why did
controversial.
you say
lives are
that?
given the same-
She couldn't just say all life matters though. She did have to say all lives do matter. Because she like really couldn't just bring herself to say it. She just couldn't do it.
The thing you found I've ever said you completely agree with. So on that delightful note, where you agree with the one terrible thing that I've ever apparently said, we will leave this compelling debate. Thank you all very much indeed.
I will agree.
Man, she walked herself into some doors that she didn't need to. God. I was hoping for some better pushback against the Wilson shit. But they didn't even bring up the data and stuff. Just vibes and feels. You have no data. You have no data. You have no data. You have no data. Well, guess what? Now none of us have the data. What do I hear? All right. Let's see if we got anything else to watch. Maybe something more interesting than that. Check here. I'm pretty sure I'm talking to an AI. Someone has his Discord, and they're claiming to be somebody. I'm like 90% sure this is AI. This is cracking me up, though. Yeah, because they said they like Grand Theft Auto, and I said, how hyped are you for the new one? And they said I haven't tried it yet. What are they trying to sell me? They've been talking to me for too long. Dude. There's all these salespeople. And they like try to like develop a small relationship. Like, oh man, I have some advice for you. I was like, no way. I thought this chatter the whole time was just like a regular chatter. You got me. Now let's see what we got over here. Do. What time is it? 2:30. Streaming for a few hours. Let me see this one real quick. 20 minutes. I don't know. Don't know about this. Let's see. How long have we been live for? That'll be good for tonight. That was good, like, little practice. I don't know if I'll post that or not, but that was good, like, trying to figure out how to do it. Working with my foot pedal and stuff. Alright, I'm done. Peace out.